Wabarakatuh, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you, and thank you for joining today's session. We really appreciate it. So, before we begin, I would just like to briefly introduce the team behind this initiative. So, of course, I would start by telling our lead, our head, Ayash Nana. So, it's worth mentioning him because without him, we would not have this team. So, together with our senior leads, then leads and volunteers who work throughout the year to support students through every stage of the scholarship journey. So I will just give a bit of a history behind this initiative. So the guidance program actually started, long before the Scholarship Eagle itself was established. So it was under the name of the Science Eagle. So around the time Ayash Nana, with just a simple blog post on his website to help the future applicants, it turned into something bigger. So what started as a student's effort to help others gradually, it turned into something, that we have today. What was initially a small team consisting of Ayash Nana and three dedicated leads, Shimla Datta, Khajida Datta, and Rimza Datta. Over the time, the guidance expanded further and became part of Science Eagle. Scholarship Eagle was officially launched on April 14th, 2025, and it was consisting of a dedicated platform focused entirely on scholarships and educational opportunities. So, while this may be the second intake guided by Scholarship Eagle, this guidance program itself, has been supporting students for many years, around 4 5 years right now, and across multiple intakes, and has helped multiple students in gaining their scholarships and being guided throughout all platforms. So, Scholarship Eagle provides A to Z guidance from understanding opportunities and applying all the way to admissions, interviews, departure, preparations, and until the very end of a student settling into his university life. And, uh, most of you might think, today's applicants are only interested in Pakistan, but Scholarship Eagle is not limited to Pakistan alone. Born in Sri Lanka and initially focused on helping Sri Lankan students, it has now expanded its reach beyond borders, including supporting students from countries such as Bangladesh. So, our goal is simple: to help students across and access opportunities wherever they may be. Even just last week, we have helped around 16 students gaining their scholarship in Indonesia. And as we often say, and you might have seen in our website, we don't see borders, we see potential. Personally, I had the privilege of serving as a volunteer last year. So it was one of the most rewarding parts where I saw students go from being unsure about the process to successfully securing admissions and scholarships even. And now, Alhamdulillah, this year I've been given the opportunity to serve as a lead. And I'm so grateful to continue being part of a team that is committed to helping students achieve their goals. And I would like to just mention our head once again, Ayash Nana, in this meeting, our co-leads, Rimzadata, Khajidadata, and Shimladata, and also our dedicated leads, including me, Ammar, Shohada, Fatima, and Mina, and Yumna. And also, I would just like to give a brief on what will be happening in today's session. So, we will be covering the scholarship itself and like around, yeah, I'll just give a brief on all the scholarship details. And we will be also introducing the Allama Iqbal Scholarship, the Science Eagle, Scholarship Eagle, and funding and its benefits. We'll also be giving all the necessary information and details that you need to know about the eligibility criteria, that and also how life is in Pakistan, and also the universities that is available under the scholarship program. And yeah, so basically, this session will be very, intuitive, and it'll help a lot of students. And we are so happy and glad to see a large number of students who have joined today. And we will guarantee that you will be benefited. And this session will be the start of your journey. And yeah, so let's start. And also, I would like to mention that we will have an application process in the end. So we will be guiding A to Z from the start of the application process until the very end, so that everyone can know how to apply for the scholarship itself. So let's start. So firstly, we have Sharaf Amir. He can take the stage, and he will be giving a welcome to yeah start the program. Sharaf, are you there?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Am I audible? Is it clear and sound, by the way? Okay. And now let's, I'm going to screen share for a while and give me a minute. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Anyone
Sharaf, you
here?
can. Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay then. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Sharaf Amir. So I'm currently following my uh, BS Biomedical Engineering in Liaquat University of Medical and Health Sciences in Jamshara. Also, I'm a first year student, by the way. And first and foremost, I would like to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving me such a wonderful opportunity for guiding all the participants here, by the way. And also, a special thanks to Ayash Nana, who is the head of this particular guidance program. And by the way, introducing the leads, the senior leads, and as well as the volunteers who have been here throughout the sessions. Alhamdulillah, as per Afif brother said, so there is so many things going on over here, as he said so. And by the way, so before going into Allama Iqbal Scholarship, so we just need to have some idea regarding the Scholarship Eagle, right? So okay, let's start here. So when we are talking about Scholarship Eagle, so just like Afif brother, so he just explained, Afif Nana actually explained how this is going on. So what which one just started? So this actually just started with just a mission, like to just give opportunities to the students who have like who are willing to like get their higher educations beyond what they are actually going to reach. So this is going to be a great opportunity for those who are actually really willing to achieve their goals in future. So for that main reason, the Science Eagle founder, so which is Ayash Nana, so he just started just at 2022, just by starting as a Scholarship Eagle program. So by the way, till now, this is now continuing to be expanding beyond what we have gone through the expectations, by the way. And Alhamdulillah, so as a part of volunteering team, we were able to get lots of guidance from our seniors who were being volunteers in the last years as senior leads right now. So we were also in the same shoes as you were before, the participants. So without the will of Allah and the help of Ayash Nana, so we couldn't be able to achieve our goals till now. So going through the mission, so it's like giving you the possibility. So there are so many students before, like who doesn't have a basic knowledge regarding the scholarships that is being announced throughout the island actually. So this scholarship eagle actually gave more rooms for more students for their future career building opportunities, so by providing scholarships. So, as by the way, it was just started by Allama Iqbal Scholarship. Now it has been expanded to Bangladesh, coordinate by the collaboration of Bangladesh students also too, and also introducing Indonesia scholarships. And inshallah, this will be even going further with the will of Allah. So there is so many things that is going on over here behind the scenes. So we will ensure that until you reach the ending, until you get your universities, we'll be behind you working behind the scenes. And so far so good. So before that, there is a web page regarding the Scholarship Eagle. So you can just go type around this particular link that is being given in this description, or it is there in the channel too. So, and there is lots of details that is being given here, and also there is lots of information regarding the scholarship that is being provided, and also there is so much more that is going to be availing in the future. So, by the way, those who want to have ideas regarding their undergraduate scholarships program can go on clicking over here, otherwise going through masters or PhD, and also there is only Sri Lankan scholarships too here, and this may even expand in future, inshallah. And also, if you want to know regarding the scholarship eagle based idea, like how was it formed, regarding those, you can use this. For the contact information, you can directly get the hotline number of the scholarship eagle for your further clarifications. And by the way, we are also enrolled in the Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube too. So you can have a lot of guidance. So which this scholarship eagle, which just started by a single person, is right now being expanded, and it is being volunteered by so many students, which is going all around these particular days. And by the way, before ending my part, I wish all the participants to stay patiently until the last, and then further go on with your clarification details. By the way, and thank you very much. And once again, thank you for all the participants who have been present here. And Alhamdulillah, by the way, and we'll be seeing you in the next sections, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Afif Nana.
Yes, Sharaf. Thank you so much. That was a great explanation, Sharaf. So yeah, we'll move on to the next important segment, which will be handled by Ranishka, and it is the introduction to the Allama Iqbal Scholarship. So yeah, I'll be handing over the floor. Ranishka.
Thank you, Afif. I hope you all can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, clear and sound.
All right. Okay. So, Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and a very good evening to all of you joined here today. My name is Ranishka Fernando, and I'm a first-year medical student at Dow International Medical College in Karachi, Pakistan. It's really nice to see many of you here today. We know how interested all of you are in applying for the Allama Iqbal Scholarship. So today we'll be sharing information about the scholarship, its application process, and our very own experiences studying here in Pakistan. So for those of you who may not be familiar with what the scholarship is, it's the Allama Iqbal Scholarship, which is offered by the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan for Sri Lankan students. So this is part of the Pakistan-Sri Lanka Higher Education Cooperation Program. So the goal of this program is to strengthen the educational ties between Sri Lanka and Pakistan, while also promoting a cultural exchange and mutual understanding between students from both the countries. So the students selected on this scholarship will get the opportunity to study at some of the best universities in Pakistan. There you all will be able to get a really good education while also experiencing Pakistan's culture and getting to meet new people. So just to give you all a brief history about how the scholarship started, it was first announced in 2018, and the first batch of Sri Lankan students arrived in Pakistan in 2019. So the first batch has already graduated, and many of them are working in Sri Lanka and in other countries around the world. So since then, we've had hundreds of Sri Lankan students come here to Pakistan and complete their degrees. So if selected, you guys will become part of the 8th batch of Sri Lankan students that get to study here in Pakistan under this scholarship. So this scholarship is open for a wide range of fields under the bachelor's, master's, and PhD levels. So if I give you all a few examples of the fields that are given to you all, it's medicine, engineering, allied health sciences, IT, business studies, physical and natural sciences, and many more, which will be discussed in detail by one of my friends during today's session. So as many of you probably know, this scholarship will be awarded by considering your A-level results, how many marks you score at their aptitude test, and also how well you all do at their interview. And then they will be preparing a merit list and award the scholarships accordingly. So you all should keep in mind that since this is the 8th batch, the scholarship has become quite popular over the years. which means the selection process can be quite competitive. But don't let that worry you all too much because our volunteer team will be conducting guidance sessions and going through each and every step with you on how to face the aptitude test, the interview, so that you all can prepare well and have a better chance at getting selected. So I'll also be quickly going through the scholarship timeline. I hope you all can see it now. Yeah. So, and you all should note that this timeline is shared based on previous batches and our very own experience. So these are rough estimates and not official dates provided by the GC of Pakistan. So please expect the timeline to shift a bit by a few weeks. So as you all can see now, the deadline for you all to apply for this scholarship will be the 25th of June. So at the end of today's session, our volunteers will be guiding you all step by step on how you all can apply. So once they close the deadline, once they close applications on the 25th, hopefully you all will get an email regarding the aptitude test, which will be in Sri Lanka. So you all will get an email with the place and time where you all have to report to, and you all can face the aptitude test. So then, if you all score well at the aptitude test, you all will be shortlisted based on your aptitude test results and academic merit. So again, you all will be getting an interview somewhere around August. And then you all will be called for interviews, which you all can expect to happen around August 20th and August 30th. So then, depending on how well you all face your interviews, they will be releasing the final merit list. So that means they'll be emailing you all with which degree you all are selected for. So then if you all are okay with that degree, you all can accept. So yeah, so once you all do accept, somewhere around September, you all will be getting the official letters from your university. So, and they'll be continuing with visa process and booking your tickets. So commencement of classes, it's mentioned here as November, but it actually depends on which degree you get selected for, because as I know, engineering and all start somewhere around November, December, but medicine and some allied health sciences start around February, January of next year. So yeah, that's basically how the timeline works. And again, I want to remind you all to keep in mind that these are all rough estimates from our very own experiences, and these are not official timeline. It's not an official timeline given by the Higher Education Commission. So please expect it to, go, change by a few weeks. So that's about it. So we have several speakers lined up here today who will be covering different aspects of the scholarship, including types of funding, eligibility, required documents, universities in Pakistan, and which courses they offer, and also important topics such as hostel facilities, security for students, relevant recognitions, and general student life in Pakistan. So I want to encourage everyone to stay until the end of today's session, because we'll be also explaining step by step on how to fill the application and submit it correctly, which is a very important step in this process. So once they are done with it, you can clear all of your doubts through the Q&A session, which will be happening right after. So with that, I'd like to end my segment by wishing you all the very best in applying, and I hope all of you will give your best effort. So thank you for having me. Now I'd like to hand over the session to our next speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Raishka. And now let's move on to the next category, which is funding and eligibility criteria, which will be done by Huda.
Sunana, and I hope you all can hear me. Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. I'm Huda Hassan Ali and I'm currently doing my first year PharmD at Dow University of Health Sciences. So I'll be taking you through the funding, structure, eligibility criteria, and marks conversion for the Allama Iqbal Scholarship for the 8th intake 2026. First of all, there are two types of fundings available: fully funded scholarships and partially funded scholarships. One thing I would like to clarify before we start is that we do not apply separately for fully or partially funded scholarships. We simply apply for the scholarship, and based on the merit list and selection process, they decide which category a student will be receiving. So let's first look at the funding details. Y'all can see this here. For fully funded students, the tuition fee is completely covered. In addition to that, the hostel charges, the book allowance, maintenance allowance, and flight tickets are also provided. Regarding the flight tickets, you will receive a one-way ticket when you travel to Pakistan for the first time to start your degree. Then, after completing your degree, you will receive another ticket to return home. However, if you decide to travel back during your vacations or semester breaks, those travel expenses will have to be covered by you. You also will receive a monthly maintenance allowance, which is usually around 10,000 PKR per month. From what most students experience, this amount is helpful, but it may not cover all of your expenses. So you should be prepared to spend some additional money depending on your lifestyle and the city you are living in. Now, for partially funded students. For partially funded students, only the tuition fee will be covered. Expenses like accommodation, food, transport, personal expenses, and flight tickets will need to be managed by the student. Also, the amount you spend on your accommodation, that is your hostel, can vary quite a lot because it depends on the university, the city, and the type of hostel or accommodation available. So there isn't a fixed amount that applies to everyone. So based on each individual, the amount is going to be varying. Now, moving into the eligibility criteria. One important thing before I discuss about this is I want to tell you that the percentages mentioned here are only the minimum requirements. Having the required percentage does not guarantee that you will be receiving the scholarship. Your final selection depends on your academic performance, your aptitude test results, and your overall position in the merit list. So, based on the final merit list, the scholarship allocation, the degree program, and university placement will be decided. So, now let's see the eligibility criteria based on different fields. So, for medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy programs, applicants need A levels or an equal qualification like pre-medical with at least a 65% marks. For engineering, bachelor's degree, either A levels or like pre-engineering courses with at least a 65% marks, and that's the minimal. And for master degree programs, you will have to have a 60% marks. For doctoral degree, that is your PhD programs, applicants need 16 years of education and the relevant field with at least a 60%. Also, I want to tell you all the age limit is 23 years for bachelor's program and 35 years for master's program. Now let's quickly look at the marks conversion. So all you all can see the is 65 and 60%. Maybe you all do know how to convert it according to the Pakistan standards. So let's see how we can convert your Sri Lankan standard A levels into Pakistan equivalent marks. For A-level grades, A is considered 90, B is 75, C 60, S 45, and F is 0. So we'll see how you can calculate your percentage. For example, let's say if you're from biology stream, only the biology, chemistry, and physics will be considered. So when you calculate your percentage, only the three main subjects are considered. Subjects like general English and general IT are not included in the calculation, and always remember you calculate with your main subjects. Now let's take a simple example. Let's say your A-level results are A, B, and C. You can see the examples here, and let's take this one. So first you add the marks together. First you take the percentage, add those three together, then divide by 3 and you get your final percentage. So your Pakistan equivalent merit will be received after you do this calculation. And that's basically how the marks conversion is done. That brings me to the end of my part. Thank you for listening. Jazakallah khair. And now the next speaker will continue.
Thank you very much, Huda. So let's go on to the next section, which is about the required documents which will be needed to apply for scholarship. And this will be done by Sandy.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and very good evening. Am I audible?
Yes.
Let me share my screen. I hope you can see the screen. I am Sandhi Vijaysekhar, a
Yes.
first year student at Dow College, and I will be talking about the required documents for the application process. Just to clarify, these are the documents required only for the online application process of the Allama Iqbal Scholarship. For the applicant applying for the BS degree programs, one of the important requirements is a clearly scanned copy of either your passport or your national identity card. Also, I would like to mention that having a passport is not mandatory at the time of application. You will only need a passport after the selection process. So, if you do not have a passport, you do not need to rush and obtain one right now. Your NIC will be sufficient for the online application. However, at least one of the two documents is required. In addition, you will need your GCE, O-level and A-level certificates. You may either upload a scanned copy of the original certificate or the soft copy obtained online. The process to obtain the online certificate as well as the hard copy will be demonstrated later on in the meeting when the process of applying is demonstrated. It will be for the soft copy, it will be around 200, and for the hard copy, you will have to pay around 700, and they do deliver it to your home. About that, later on, it will be discussed. Uh, as for the MS applicants, including the documents I mentioned for the BS applicants, as well as the BS degree certificate plus transcript is needed. As for the PhD, both documents for BS and MS applicants plus the research proposal is needed, as you can see in the screen. Please ensure that all the documents are clearly scanned and legible before uploading them to the portal to avoid any issues during the application process. That will be all from my end. To the next question. And thank you.
Is your partner?
Sorry?
Wait, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Sanu, thank you. A minute. Something's wrong with my. Yeah. Thank you, Sanuli, for the explanation. So now we'll move on to the next part, which is universities done by Ashfa. So Ashfa, I'm giving the stage to you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Ashfa Umar, currently studying architectural engineering at UET Lahore. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So today I would like to share some information about the universities where Sri Lankan students are currently studying under the Allama Iqbal Scholarship, and as well as the universities that offer scholarships under this program, based on the information published on the official website. So let me share my screen. So these are the universities that they offer scholarships to the Sri Lankan students. So one important point that I would like to highlight is that we do not have the option of selecting our preferred university by ourselves. So HGC is responsible for allocating students to universities, and the placement process is generally carried out based on HGC's criteria and the availability of seats. So the students are assigned to universities rather than choosing them on their own. So primarily, we don't have any option to select the university by ourselves. That's it. So these are the universities that the Sri Lankan students are currently studying. So you can check the website in this. We have provided through the ScholarshipEagle website. So the university, UET Lahore. So that's it. So another notable difference from Sri Lanka is the structure of higher education institutions in Pakistan. So many universities here are specialized, like they are focused on particular academic disciplines. For example, some universities primarily offer engineering and technology related programs, while others specialized in medicine and allied health sciences or other specific fields of study. So these the universities, I think you can check those list later. So yeah, to help you gain a clear understanding of these options and the related course criteria, you can review it later and explore the institutions and program details. So that's all I have to tell. So, okay, thank you everyone. If you have to add anything, you can add volunteers.
Yes, thank you, Ashfa. That was a great explanation. Now we'll move on to the next category, which will be courses and categories. It will be done by Sanuli again. So, Sanuli, I'm giving the floor to you.
All right. I hope you can see the screen. As you can see, this is the website designed by the Scholarship Eagle team. We've organized all the available programs into 10 categories, and under each category, there are multiple courses offered through this scholarship. So in this step one, you can see which categories are generally suitable for different A-level streams. In Sri Lanka, we have 6 streams: biological science, physical science, commerce, and want to mention that, like most people think this scholarship is specifically for people who only did science, but it's not. For the people who did commerce, arts, they also have many opportunities through this scholarship. And in step two, you can explore the complete list of categories, and under each category, if you click on any category you want to select, you can see the courses under that each category. There are over 200 courses offering through this scholarship. This layout made by the Scholarship Eagle teams allow you to see all the options available before making a decision. Okay, I'll guide you through how to select your course when applying to the portal. When it comes to the application process in the HEC portal, you are required to select only one category. So as I said earlier, there are 10 categories. From those 10 categories, these are the 10 categories. You can only select one of it. And under each category, it is mandatory to select 2 courses. So, first, I would recommend going through this page and getting to know what course is suitable for you. I will guide you with an example. Let's say you want to apply for MBBS mainly. So for your A-levels, you should have done your A-levels in biological science. If you click on biological science, you can see the categories categorized under that: medical science, biological science, agriculture, arts, human, and language. For someone who did, there are some common categories that can be done for anyone who has done bioscience or physical science. For example, categories like arts, humanity, language, and social science, those are categories that can be chosen by anyone who did math or bio. So, let's say you want to apply for MBBS, and it's mandatory to apply for your second choice of course as well when applying for the application. So if you see MBBS is under medical science, so if you go to the medical science category, and in the drop down you can see the other available courses. So only as your second option, yeah, if your first option is MBBS, second option should be one of the courses listed under medical science. Even if you want to apply for agriculture, which is under another category, you cannot in this application process. It should be under the same category as MBBS. I hope I'm clear. That was just one example. It applies to every other category as well. So the options before applying, what you can do is you can choose your A-level stream, and let's say commerce, you can see the listed categories and then go to that category and select the drop down and choose two courses as you wish. So how to apply those courses will be later guided on when when the application process is demonstrated later on. That will be all from my end. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanoli. So next, let's move on to the important topics. So there are a few important topics, which are the expenses, the hostel facilities, outside access, food options, and girls' security environment. So two people will be talking about it, Razna and Ahmed. So the floor is yours.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, clear and sound.
Is my screen visible as well?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
All right. Assalamualaikum, everyone. I am Razna Ramlan from Fast Nurses following their BBA program. Today, myself and Shifaq, we will be sharing information collected directly from our students currently studying in different universities across Pakistan, where I will give you the perspective from the girls and he will give you perspective from the guys' side. Shifaq?
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I'm Ahmad Shifaq, and I'm pursuing my bachelor's in artificial intelligence in FAST National University of Computer and Emerging Science. So, the main reason to separate as a boy and girl is to give the real experience of the Pakistan. So, we will be giving a wonderful experience and sharing everything. So, Ramla, Rajna.
All right. So we will be covering topics such as expenses, hostel, food, outside access, security, and the overall environment in Pakistan. Um, sorry. So the expenses honestly vary based on personal lifestyle and spending habits. For example, students in Lahore have spent typically around 30 to 35,000 per month, while those in Islamabad and Karachi spend roughly from 20 to 30K. But again, these are rough estimates, including food, travel, entertainment, etc. And this honestly depends on your style of living and you as a person on how much you spend on a monthly basis. The main expenses across all cities are food, Wi-Fi, while some universities and hostel often provide them for free, such as transport, all three meals, and Wi-Fi. Some students in some universities do have to spend on those by their own selves. Shifaq?
Uh, to add more, I just like to break down everything. So, the budgets we have mentioned is tentative. But when we are taking the regular life, that means we are here as not to just study and go. We need to enjoy in everything.
So we have a budget lifestyle of 20 to 25,000, but it's correct. Okay, but in some of us are from partial and some of us are from fully funded. Okay, but the real lifestyle is we cannot eat all the time the hostel foods and everything, but we need to spend some more regarding the other things and everything. So the main thing, the cost entirely depends on how you spend. As a perspective of boy, that means we are not just staying inside the hostel or we need to roam around. So probably we will be needing some amount of money to spend around and everything. And regarding the transport, most of the cities like probably Islamabad or Lahore and Karachi, they have metro services. That mean we don't have just that mean in Sri Lanka we have just inter-service buses, but here it's completely different. But that mean you have metro services. So the amount of transport, that mean the amount of transport you are spending for is that mean not that much. So we can manage it. And the other thing we need to add regarding the budget is our food things. That means regarding the food, as boys, we usually eat in the hostel, but we don't cook. But we have hostel facilities and kitchen facilities, but usually we don't cook. So probably there are opportunities that you can use apps like Food Panda, similar to what we use in Sri Lanka, like Pick Me or something like that. So when we are using like that, the budget can be increased. Oh, and in some cases, after talking to some seniors, they have said that you can live with 12,000 or something like that. Okay, but it entirely depends on you and your expenditures. And especially when you are talking about expenditures, that means for the first 2 or 3 months you need to spend a little more, because even if you are shifting a home you need to spend a little more. So in that case, after coming here, probably the amount that we have mentioned could be less or more. And the other thing I just wanted to mention is in Pakistan, the campus, that means the campuses are a little bit large. When you are living inside a campus or when you are living inside a hostel, you need to roam around. So probably our seniors and us, after coming here, we were planning to buy bikes, and some of our seniors owned them. So when we are comparing the cost for maintaining the bikes, petrol, and facilities for everything, we should calculate all those things. But all around, that means the overall budget for the month will be probably between 35 to 10,000. You can manage it. You can manage it within 10,000. But if you're when you're providing eating only from the hostel and without eating or spending something like that, it entirely depends on you. Okay. So when everything is summarized, so the budget is around 10 to 35,000. So that's what I wanted to add in monthly living expenses. So Rosna, you can continue.
All right. In terms of hostel facilities, it varies across universities, but most offer a range of room options from single to shared, roughly around 2 to 4 seater, mostly with attached washrooms and some with common washrooms. Most of the facilities include kitchen access for cooking, laundry services, and regular cleaning. Some of the universities also provide gyms, ATMs, and ACs, but some hostels, the AC facility has to be paid additionally. Overall, the hostel conditions are manageable, but it also depends on your flexibility and how quickly you're able to adapt to the new country and the new environment. And Shifaq?
Okay, when we are talking about the hostel facilities, it's entirely depend on your university and where you live. Okay, I am living in Islamabad, so our university has provided the hostel facilities inside within our university. So tentatively, that mean when we are talking to other persons in all over the Pakistan, averagely, that means per room there will be around 2 or 3 people. But in our case, little bit different. We are living 8 people in one room, so it's entirely depending on the university and what they are providing. And when you're talking about the facilities and everything, mostly most rooms are, that mean we have the AC facilities, because probably you might know when now we are in the summer, so it's a little bit hot. So most of the rooms they are providing it's AC. And after talking, I got to know that some of the rooms they have provided, they don't have AC, and for AC consumption you need to pay. And other than that, there is no problem. And regarding the laundry facilities and everything, each hostel will be providing a washing machine or something like that, so you don't need to worry about the laundry. And some universities even have their own dedicated laundry facilities. And when we are talking about the kitchen access, as far as know, most of the hostels they have kitchen facilities, that means shared or that means mess facilities. Probably most of the, I think regarding the girl side they are cooking, but in boy side they are not much cooking, but you can use the kitchen for your daily lives. And regarding the cleaning, washroom facilities, it's mostly shared. And cleaning, when you're talking about the cleaning, probably the cleaning will be done by the hostel staff, but so you don't need to take a big thing about cleaning your rooms regularly. In our hostel, our rooms is cleaned every 2 or 3 days. And regarding the amenities, it depends on your hostel. That means everything. So regarding the gym, ATM, and backup power, so when we are considering the most universities and that mean providing hostels and everything, they have a dedicated gym or something like that. So in Islam, when you are considering only Islamabad, most of the hostels they are providing, they have separated gym or something like that. Because since we are living inside the university, we are able to use the gym as well as the ATM and this one. So there's nothing to worry about the hostel facilities and everything. So you will be in great hands when you come to Pakistan. Azna?
All right. The food options are pretty flexible. Most hostels provide a mess or cafeteria for regular meals. Some hostels require students to pay from their own pockets for the mess service. So most students often cook as the hostel mess has to be paid externally, which is a much budget-friendly option. However, there are delivery apps like Food Panda, which is similar to Uber Eats, where you can order food, snacks, and groceries for cooking, which becomes super convenient especially during exam seasons. Most universities allow students to move around freely while maintaining the hostel timing rules. Students can freely access nearby markets and grocery stores easily. They have access to student cafes where the prices are often subsidized, so it's relatively cheaper to get meals. Campuses themselves have useful facilities like bank and medical centers within themselves. Some universities do offer transport to the campus, while some don't, where we have to travel on our own. Curfew times do vary. Some hostels have an earlier timing for security, while most hostels allow students to return around by 10:30 p.m. In terms of safety and security regarding girls, honestly speaking, there's no issues at all. You may have fears such as the country isn't safe, however, it's pretty much the opposite. Universities have security staff by the entrance and the building and dedicated hostel wardens who do care for you very well. Some universities have stricter curfew timings in order to ensure safety and security. Even administration at most universities is often supportive, as if you were an international student and you face any issues, they are ready to help and often take immediate action right away. Overall, the environment and experiences vary from city to city. In terms of climate in Pakistan, summers get very hot and humid, and winters get extremely cold, but it is manageable as always. The university environment is pretty decent, and the country itself is really beautiful, especially up north. There are lots of places to travel, cafes and restaurants to visit, and entertainment activities like amusement parks, bowling, and go karting circuits in Karachi and etc. And life will not always be sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes you will have to manage and be very flexible towards changes in the new country. But we believe in you and we have faith in you. And yes, that's about it from my side. Shifak?
Okay, when you're talking about the campus and the country environment, it entirely depends on where you live. So if you are living in Islamabad, you can live a peaceful life setting. Probably that means the Islamabad is almost an administrative capital, so the universities are very near and everything is mostly quiet. Okay, when you're comparing that to Lahore, it's a little bit different because it is an economic zone, and as well as the Karachi. If you want to experience the real city vibe, it's the Karachi. Okay, now when we are comparing the, that mean I like to add to Razna as well because in the curfew times, for mostly boys hostels, you don't have a proper curfew time. Okay, now usually the curfew time is 12. So if you know the warden and if you can manage it, you can extend the curfew time if you possible. That means it depends on the hostel and everything. But all when you are comparing the country and environment, it's wonderful. When you are comparing that in the northern part of Pakistan, especially in most of our seniors these days going because they have their semester leave, so they are just exploring the Pakistan as well as the northern part. So it's wonderful. Okay, Pakistan is one of the countries. It has all three clear seasons. Okay, and in Sri Lanka we cannot experience the snow, but in Pakistan you can. So the environment wise, it's the best I think in case. Okay, but not in summers. Okay, I like to clarify that. Okay, other than that, the living environment as well as the campus, it's wonderful. So if you are wishing to pursue your education in Pakistan, I'm definitely, I can assure you that Pakistan is a wonderful country. Azna?
Yeah, that's about it from our part. Thank you very much.
Thank you for giving a very detailed insight on the experience and the budgets, hostel facilities, and lifestyle. That was such an amazing and well thought explanation by both of you. Thank you so much. So, now before we move on to the next category, I would just like to call one of our leads, Yumna, for her to give an important information on Peshawar, situated in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, and on her experience, her budget, environment, and lifestyle. So I would like to give the stage to Yumna, one of our leads. Yeah. Give us a moment.
Sorry about that. Thank you, Afif. Am I audible?
Yes, go
Yeah,
on.
Dada.
Am I audible? Okay. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Yumna and I'm from the University of Peshawar and I'm in my second year right now. So as the discussion is about hostel security concerns and like they both spoke earlier, I would like to talk specifically about Peshawar. So you might know that Peshawar is in the north part of Pakistan and it's in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So if you know about this place or if you had heard about this place earlier, you would know that there are many misinformation and rumors spreading about Peshawar that it isn't a safe place in social media. You would have seen that or heard that, right? So because of this, you and especially your parents would be concerned about sending you to this place if you are selected to University of Peshawar in future. So I would like to say from my side, before I came here, I too heard a lot of things like that this place isn't safe. There are many security issues in Peshawar. So after I came here, it's been 2 years I'm in Peshawar. So what I experienced and what I heard are completely different. So the university environment is very peaceful, and I must say that the people are very kind too. So when I came to Peshawar, it was late when I joined my departments, and also I was afraid that I would how I would fit in there. But my colleagues, my teachers, and my department was very welcoming and kind to me. So as someone, okay, so seeing all these things, it's not any different from other universities from other areas like Karachi, Islamabad, or Lahore. It's all same, right? So now I would like to talk about the hostel facility. For the boys, it's same like what Shifaq said earlier, and I would like to specifically talk for the girls. So we have separate hostels for international students, and which is situated in the university premises itself. So we are 8 girls living here in Peshawar from Sri Lanka, living here in Peshawar for now. So we have been provided with cottages that are allocated for teachers. So for now, we have been allocated with that, and inshallah, for the next batch, they'll make further arrangements. So the hostel timings, you all saw the hostel timings, but in Peshawar, the for summer time, the hostel timing for girls is 5 p.m. and during winter, the timing is 4 p.m. It's based on by which time it gets dark. So considering our security, the girls' security. So the next thing is the expenses. I would say that it's an advantage of living in Peshawar. Comparatively, the expenses, the cost of living is low in Peshawar. So for a partially funded student, so a month you would need like 15 to 20K, minimum 15 and maximum 20K, and plus your hostel fee, which you will pay once a year. And for a partially funded student, you will get 10,000 per month from your fund, right? Apart from that, you will need an extra 5 to 8K, right? So that's it about Peshawar, I would like to say. And I'm highlighting these things because I know that there are misconceptions and concerns about Peshawar, and I wanted to clarify it from my side. So in future, if you got selected to University of Peshawar or any other university in Peshawar, my advice for y'all is not to judge based on the stereotype. So inshallah, come with an open mind and experience it to yourself. And I wish you all a very best journey ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yumna, for sharing your experience and clarifying the misconceptions with the public. So now let's move on to the next section, an important topic, which is the SLMC, CNCC, IMC recognition in Masters and PhD. So this will be done by Rizat.
Assalamu alaikum. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So I'm Rizat Ahmed and I'm studying medicine in the Dow University of Health Sciences and I'm in my first year. Okay. Okay. So I'm here to talk about a very important topic, which is the recognition of this Pakistani courses in Sri Lanka. Because now you see, when we come here as foreigners to study here in Pakistan, and when we go back to Sri Lanka, we should have a guarantee that we'll have a job, should have a job security per se. So for that, there are some government institutions in Sri Lanka that give this recognition and and set a standard so that we as Sri Lankans we can get back to our country and get in the field. So first of all, I have to say this that this courses are offered by the Pakistani government, and the Pakistani government and Sri Lankan government they have been, you know, they've had a very good bond for a long time, and because of that, it is imperative that Pakistani government has to offer their best courses for us. So with that being said, let's move on to the first and the mainly raised concern here, the SLMC recognition. So the SLMC is the Sri Lanka Medical Council, and they basically recognize and register the foreign medicine courses. So to give you an idea on how this works, now let's say a Sri Lankan national goes out of Sri Lanka, studies a medicine course, and when they come back to Sri Lanka and practice medicine in Sri Lanka, they have to clear this exam called the ARPL. In order to sit for that exam, the course, the medical university that they studied in has to be recognized by the SLMC. So SLMC offers this recognition in a very highly scrutinized manner, where so that the Sri Lankans who are studying outside also meet up to the standards in Sri Lankan local universities. So it's not a very easy process, and Alhamdulillah, most of the medical universities in Pakistan have been recognized by the SLMC. And some of the recognized universities are the Dow University of Health Sciences, Liaquat University of Medical Health Sciences, and Karachi Medical and Dental College. And out of these, the Dow University and Karachi Medical and Dental College received the recognition last year, and Liaquat University are in their final year of being recognized, and they will be renewed uh, in the near future, inshallah. And then we will move on to the next one, which is the IESL, and this is for the engineering students, for the students who come here to do engineering. And IESL basically recognizes the foreign engineering programs, just like how SLMC does medicine. So unlike SLMC, IESL recognition is pretty simple, where every courses that are recognized by the Pakistani Engineering Council is also recognized by IESL. So when you complete your course in Pakistan as an engineering student, you automatically become an engineer here as well. So you don't have to sit for another exam or anything. So when you come back here to Sri Lanka, you can get in the job. So simple as that. Then yeah, then the recognized universities for engineering are basically all the universities that are being offered by Pakistan, which are NUST, NED, University of Technology, there's PUC, Austria, University in Haripur, and there's UET Taxila, and there's FAST from Islamabad. So all these universities are approved by PEC, so they're automatically recognized by IESL. And then finally, move on to the CMCC, which is the Ceylon Medical College Council. So this is affiliated with SLMC, and CMCC basically gives recognition to courses related to allied health sciences. For example, courses such as pharmacy, physiotherapy, MLT, optometry, radiology, and many more. So most of the universities here in Pakistan are yet to be recognized, but most of them are in still the final process of being recognized. So they're hoping that they will recognize the the next couple of months, inshallah. Then yes, I think that's about it from my side. And over to you.
Thank you so much, Arifzat, for that wonderful explanation. So that will be the end of all the explanation categories and all about Pakistan, the scholarship, and all the expenses, funding, the criterias. Uh, yeah, so thank you everyone for explaining your parts so well. So now we will move on to the and what almost everyone here is waiting for, which will be the application guidance process. So I just want to say that everyone in this meeting, please, you know, be aware. Then please, go through each and every steps that our volunteers will be sharing. Make sure that you don't miss a single step because every step matters. And we have prepared really well. Our volunteers have, worked hard and they have prepared and will be explaining to you how to go on with the application process in order to apply for the Allama Iqbal Scholarship. So please listen thoroughly, and we will be starting with the first stage. It will be done by Anna and Amna, and we'll be ending it with Kavindu. So firstly, I would like to give the stage to Anna and Amna to start with the application process. Thank you.
So, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. I'll share y'all the screen. Give me a second. So this is the Allama Iqbal Scholarship website. So when you go into the website, when you scroll down into the website, you will come across all the information about it. And then finally, you will come across where you can apply, where they've given the links to how to apply. And then you can directly go into the portal by clicking apply now. And it will be redirecting you to the portal. So this is the portal for the scholarship. But first of all, I'll be explaining to the people who are actually signing up or applying for the scholarship for the very first time. Okay. So when you're applying for the very first time, basically I would like to add one more thing, which is very important. It's better to use a PC or lab because than a mobile, or if it's impossible, so you have an option of desktop in your mobile, so you can choose that. So when you sign up for the very first time, if you're applying, first step would be sign up. So when you enter that, you will come to this portal. So this is the portal that you're going to get into. Okay, so this is very important. So every single step in this process is very, very important. So mind which of the information that you're giving in this fields and stuff. Okay, so first of all is sign up, and this is the fields of the portal. So this is your first name, last name, then you have password. Like password has to be 8 characters, which is a known fact for everyone. And the nationality, I'll be going through each and every single field very detailed, but I'll just explain it. And most important field of this portal would be email. So make sure that you give a very known email of yours, which you know the password, and you have a recovery email of it. Because this field is where, this email is where you will be contacted through HEC and your exam admission, selection results, and any problem or doubts of your process or anything will be contacted you through the email that you give here. So make sure you give an email that you have access through anything. Basically, if you're having you have emails that you have been logged into your phones to the app store and stuff, right? So my suggestion would be like use a new email that you have created for this scholarship purpose only, which would be much better in my opinion. So so let's go through each and every field. So first of all, give your first name and your last name here. And password should be your given 8 characters password, which have all the necessary conditions of the passwords, like the uppercase, lower cases, and all the symbols. So let's go with the password like and select the symbol that you want and the lower cases and the numbers. So confirm the password that you have entered. So this would be give a confirm password that you know of. And for the people here, you can enter your NIC or your passport. So anything that you have. Okay. So here, nationality field, make sure that you select the right nationality. Like for us, because this is given to only Sri Lankans. The scholarship portal is only for Sri Lankans. Make sure you click the correct nationality, because now if you by chance you give a wrong nationality and you enter your NIC and then you get into your portal would not go further. So you will have to come back and create another account. So if you do that, when you do account, you will give the NIC or the password you already gave, right? So if you give like that, the field would say it's already registered, so you wouldn't be able to create an account. So make sure that you give the right nationality as well, and give the NIC that you have. So and choose here the Sri Lankan, which is going to be +94, and do not add 0 and add your number without adding a 0. So the email is very important. As I mentioned earlier, make sure you give the right email that you have. This is very, very important. I'm repeating again and again, your email is much more important than anything, because this portal is, after you submit it, it's not going to, you don't need this portal anymore. But the email is the one you're going to get contacted through. So make sure after you enter all the details, make sure that you get a screenshot of this, because for the password or anything that you miss, so make sure you get a screenshot of this so you don't miss anything of what the details that you have entered. So there will be an OTP that you will get to the email that you have entered. Here's my inbox. You will have like 2 to 3 minutes. It will take for your OTP for you to receive. So this is going to be your OTP that you have got. So copy this and go to the portal and enter your code here. Now you have signed in, and now the process of submitting is over. So you have already signed in. So the submission part is the portal submission part is over here. So this is login part is over. So whenever after this, you can sign in through your entering your NIC or the passport that you have given anytime into the portal. Okay. So now we're gonna enter the NIC that we have logged into with. And the password that we gave. So we give it save, so make so you won't be able to, the password and everything will be saved automatically to your Google Drive folder. So this is a portal that after signing in, this is the page that you come into, and this is for the new people who actually for the very first time if you're applying to, and this is going to be your portal, information and everything. For the people who already had applied to, all you have to do is you got to go. This is you don't have to sign up again or anything because you have an account already. So you just have to enter the NIC or the passport number that you have already given and do it. So make sure that you take screenshot of important fields, that password or anything, and so I think this is it for the portal submission. So for the newly people, you'll got to apply it, sign up and apply. For the people who have already registered before and have an account, you all just have to come to the portal and this will be your page. You got to enter your password or the passport number or the NIC and sign in, and that's it. And you're gonna get into the page that I'm to. So the next part of the profile would be done by Amna. I'll be giving it to her. Jazakallah, this is from my side, and I hope you all will register it accurately, and inshallah everyone would get the scholarships that you have wanting. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. Am I audible? Did you? Assalamu alaikum. Afif Nana, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Yes.
Well, now you can see that this is a freshly opened account. That means you haven't applied before. Okay, this is how a freshly opened account looks like. This is the dashboard. You can see that my application, under my application, it shows no doubts. Fine. In this, there is a tick for contact details, but for others, they have shown you wrong. But just don't worry about that. Just 5% completed, 65% completed. Those are just numbers. Just don't think about that. When you apply, just you have to do is you can go to this way and then choose Park Sri Lanka Scholarship Program, or else in the suggestions, you can see Park Sri Lanka Scholarship Program. Okay, now I'm gonna click it. Okay, now it has loaded you a new application form for you. Okay. The title you have to add is, I'm a girl, so I'm adding Miss, and then like, if you're engaged or a doctor in anything, you can add it. Okay. Well, first name is here, and then you don't need to add the middle name. Just I am telling you that you can see the star mark here over some near the heading, right? Those are the important parts. If you don't fill those, you can't submit the form unless there is no star mark. No need to worry about that. Okay. Okay, the marital status, single, and then gender, female. I'm adding female. Okay, the date of birth. Then one more important thing is when you're applying, you can use a laptop or desktop. It's better if you have your phone and you don't have any laptop or desktop anything. It's okay. You can use your phone. You can go through Google Chrome or anything and then just choose. You can change it to desktop view and then use it that way. No issues. Well. I'll talk about the profile picture later. Let's talk about the date of birth. The age limit to apply for this is 23. That means 2003 and upward. 2003, 4, 5, or 6 or 7. Kind of that. Okay. And then just think you're born in 2002 and then you wanted to apply like you're willing to apply, you just missed last year or anything kind of thing, you can apply, but just add your date of birth as 2003. Fine. Now you can get a question like, or like, what happens if they check my NIC passport kind of thing? Okay. I don't know. Until now, it hasn't been a problem. And then inshallah, we hope it won't be a problem as well. And then if you're like 97, 98, 2000, please, those people don't add. Just if you're 2003, 2002 or 1, you have just 1 year gap, so no issues, you can apply. Okay, now I'm going to add my birth date. Well, and then you have to add your father's name. And then the permanent address. You can add your permanent address. Well, the country. And then the city. You can see they have asked you the mailing address. Mailing address means the current address you are living. If it's the same address as your permanent address, you can just click this box and then it will autofill. And one more point here, you would get a doubt like, I have at my NIC, but it shows passport travel document. But this is not an issue at all because this is just a default they have set. So no worries. The next part, okay, just think you're doing it in a desktop or anything, and then suddenly the power goes, and then you no need to panic at that point. Just it will be saved. Okay. Okay. Now you can see that you have to add a profile pic. Okay. I am giving you this kind advice. If you're adding a profile, just please add a picture that is more suitable for an application picture. Application. Because like girls used to add flowers and boys used to add cars. Please don't do that. Better you add a decent photo of you. Not back side of you, just a front side. No need. So I hope you understood. Well, I'm adding a picture here. Okay. And then you can go to the next step. As I said earlier, if something happened, what happens? Like if power goes or anything, you don't need to panic. If you go to the home dashboard, and then you can see that earlier it was no records, right? But now it shows my application. My application, there is a application that is saved. Okay, just be careful that mostly people are very careless because they think when if the status is saved, this application is submitted, but it's not. If you submit your application, it will be showed as submitted. Also, if you submit your application, you can only view the application. You can't edit. But here, see, I have only completed the profile settings, but it shows saved, and then see, I can edit it. Yet I can edit the application. Okay.
And one more thing, for people who have applied before, you all would be getting your previous application as well in the field. Okay, so make sure you should not go to that application to apply. You should apply through a new application. Okay, not the previous, because for the people who have applied previously, your field of application would have been shown here, like it's being shown like with a date that you submitted the last time. But make sure you do not submit that application even though you have completed the whole process. This it would be rejected. Okay, so you have to apply through a new application. Okay, that's something very important. Make sure you do it.
Okay, I'm again mentioning you. This is the application form and this is the profile setting. See, it shows 65% completed. So please don't worry. You no need to add employment details or anything. You have just need to add in the application your profile settings, and then only the education details you have to add up. So I hope you understood. Also be very careful because it is saved or submitted in the end. Okay, because your small carelessness can lead to a big regret. Well, I hope you understood my part as well. Okay, Jazakallah khair.
Will that be it? Amna, Nana, is that it?
Yeah, yeah, Afif Nana, do you need anything to add?
No, we'll move on to the next then. Thank you,
Yeah.
Amna, Nana. Now we will finish the application process, and for the last part of the process, we will have Kamindu to explain. So I'll be giving the stage to Kamindu now. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Yes.
Okay. Welcome everyone. I am Kavindu Arabekadira. I am currently studying bioinformatics in NUST University. Wait, let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
1 minute. Yeah, we can see your screen. We can continue.
Okay. Okay, from here, I will open that application and I'm now filled just previously. In that, you have to go to the view button, that edit button, and click that. In here, after completing this, you have to go to the next step. In the next step, it's the education details. So you have to fill this also very carefully. In the first field, it asks for which academic level you are applying for. So this is this give option as BS, MS, and PhD. BS means for bachelor's. Like after completing your A levels, if you are applying, then you are going to apply for bachelor's, like BS. And if you already have a degree and you are doing further education, then you are applying for master's, like MS. and again after that then PhD. So from here I'll choose BS, and here it asks for a preferred test city. That means like HEC is like they are having a aptitude test. So you have to face that exam in a city. So these are the cities they are offering, like Colombo, Kandy, Batticaloa, Mathura, and Anuradhapura. So from this list, you have to select which one is very closest to you. So I will go with Kandy. So like if you like in the future, if something happen, like you can't face the exam on that day through your selected center, you can ask HEC, and you can do a change for that your test center, so it will not be a problem. And after that it will ask for subject information. So as explained earlier, here are the categories you have to select, and from these categories you have to select one, and in that category you have to select the those courses they are offering. So I will uh, tell you like how to select the categories correctly, like if you have to bio, maths, or the LF stream. So you have to go to our website ScholarshipEagle. In here there's a website as which course category should you choose. In here you can see that this web page was previously, it was shown by one of my friends, and here you can see uh, if you have done biology, you can see the categories which you can choose, like medical sciences, biological sciences, agriculture, arts, and social sciences. Likewise, if you did physical science, that means you have done maths, then you can do engineering, physical sciences, like that. If you have done commerce, these are the fields, and engineering, technology, biosystem technology, and arts. These are the fields, like categories you can select. From these, there are some categories which individual courses also. So you can choose these also. So I will go with like I did biology, so I'll go with biological sciences. In the portal, I'll choose biological science. Biological sciences. Like remember one thing, like if you are applying for like medicines, it's in a different field, like medical sciences. If you're applying for biology, it's in the different field. So I'll go with biological sciences, and in that section we have to choose two choices, like two courses. I will first go with molecular biology, and second choice I'll go with my field, bioinformatics. So likewise, you can select the two choices from the selected category. If you like, if you need to, you can get a screenshot of these selections you made. So if you need to use it in the future, and then after that you have to fill your education list, like previous education. In here you can see intermediate or A levels, 12-year education, like that. In here in the corner it shows a action button. In here click that, so it will give you to fill the details. First you have to select the education qualification level. It's already selected, like O levels, A levels, and 12-year education, like that. In the institute name, you have to give a school name. Like if you did your A levels in school, like going to a school, you can do fill the school name here. Or else if you do it like private, you can type private. I just add my school name. Like that. After that, you have to select the country. It should be Sri Lanka. Yeah, here is Sri Lanka. in the city, you can select your school city. If you have done private, you can choose your nearest city like that, your town or something. Here it asks for a degree name. In here you can type like if you did biological stream, you can type biology or bio stream or anything like. If you did maths, you can type maths or pre-engineering. If you did tech, you can type technical stream or pure tech or arts, commerce. Likewise, it's not matter. You can type the field like you need. Like I will type bioscience. And for the passing year, you have to enter the exam year you have now. You are applying with results of which year, you have to put the year of that. So I'll put 2025. And here you have to put how many A's you got, like without the English, general English subject. Only you need the main three subjects from those, how many A's, B's, and C's. So I'll type if I have one A and two B's and no C, then I'll 0. And number of S grades also 0. F grades it's also 0. Fill it as it is. So after that, you can save the education. This one. Okay, now it's saved. You can see the details is filled here. And after that, we have to do the document upload. It's also important section here. First, we have to do is the passport for the NIC. So they have mentioned that we can upload documents in PNG, JPG, or PDF formats. So it's always better to upload files with a less file size. So I will go with the PDF. So from here, there's a button as actions. From here, you can select the files you need to upload. So I will upload my passport. Some technical issues. Wait, I fill this form. Let me try with the photographs. There's an issue with the uploading files.
Is everything all right, Kavindu?
Yes, there's a problem with uploading NIC passport photo. Wait, let me try.
Is it the size of the file?
Uh, yes, I'm trying like file is corrupted or something.
Okay.
I think better compress it. Compress and then
Yeah.
send. Maybe it may work.
Yeah,
Use a
I'll try.
PDF compressor and try. Or else you can just put a like a simple file just to show that it's uploaded if it doesn't work.
Okay. Okay, I uploaded just a normal PDF. I just want to show you like it's you have to upload the PDF. Like JPG is fine enough, not working. It didn't work for me. And so passport or NIC, each like one of them you can upload. Like if you are uploading the NIC, upload it like this, like full NIC, like front and back in same page. And also if you are taking passport, also you need to apply like this, these both pages in one side, like that. So, and for the next thing, like in here, sometimes it will show like file size will be higher or some errors will be there. So if you need to cannot like compress files, you can use this method, like search for 123 apps just in Google, and it will show this web apps by 123 apps. You can go there, and here in the top you can see video, audio, and PDFs. So in PDFs, there's the option to compress. In that, after clicking that, you can choose a file you need and compress it according to a lower file size. Like here it's 756 kilobyte and it is reduced for 109 kilobytes. So that way you can reduce the file sizes. So it will not be a problem. After you can download the compressed file and upload in the portal. After submitting everything, you can just check again whether everything is fine, like you have selected everything correctly, your degree programs, like your test city, your subjects, your categories, everything, and your education. And if you need, like you can check again, like here, whether you have uploaded the correct documents, like here, orders and errors. It will show here, like this. It will show like this. Okay. Next thing is I will show how to obtain these O-level and A-level certificates for uploading in the website. For that, you have to go to Department of Education. Like you can search for doinates, and it will show this result. Department of Education, Sri Lanka. In there, you can see in our services section, there's option for verification of results. Go to there, and in that you can see verification of results. Click here to continue, that purple color button, and here type NIC number and give mobile number or email address, one of them which you are familiar with. I'll give my email and click the agree button and click the I am not a robot captcha, and press next. Okay, now it sends you a email OTP for your email. Now go to your email and it will show this Department of Education and it will show the OTP code. Copy it and paste here. Submit. And here it asks for your exam, which one you need, and the exam year you faced, and then index number. Like that, complete it and then just confirm. After that, it will show like your index number and exam year and your name. Check whether it's correct because only that info will be shown here. So check your name. If it is correct, press confirm. And here you have to fill the contact details. I just add my details here. Here it will ask for like previously it was mentioned that its price is 200 rupees. So this is it. It will you will have to pay 200 rupees for each certificate. So you like this, you can take O-levels and A-level certificates. In here, you can go to proceed to payments, and it will give you option as pay by your Visa card, Visa or Mastercard, and also there's option for pay with the post office. So you choose either one of them, and you can proceed. Like after paying and everything, for your email, they send the document. I will show how it looks like. This is my O-level certificate. It will show like this. It has all your information and your results and like that. So you can use this PDF to upload in the application portal. Okay, that's it. After that, okay, after everything is checked and done correctly, you can press the undertaking section. There's a tick you have to fill. Like it's an agreement for this scholarship and HEC rules and regulations. After that, clicking that, you can press submit. After submitting, it will show this screen. It's better if you take a screenshot of this. So you can save it to somewhere and keep a screenshot of this. So if you like after submitting, you need to get this like success and this message. So that means your application is successfully submitted. Then it returns back to the home page. In the home page, you can see it shows your application ID, your application, what is that? Pakistan Sri Lanka Scholarship, and it shows the status as submitted. So previously it was saved. Now it shows as submitted. So you can just view it, but you can't edit. Like here you can see the details you filled, and the next step also all the details you filled you can see here, and that's it. After that, application form is submitted, then everything is done. Okay, I think hope everyone got the idea and how to do it correctly. Okay, that's all from my side. Thank you all.
Thank you, Kavindra. So the volunteers gave an overall explanation of the scholarship, the basic requirements, life in Pakistan, the courses and universities, and lastly, we finished with the application process. So thank you, volunteers. And now let's move on to the quick question and answer session so that we can clarify any doubts that you guys have. So you guys can send your questions in the chat. And if you guys have large questions unable to type, you can raise your hand and I'll unmute you one by one. So the leads and volunteers will respond to your questions.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Could you please guide for masters what to study and where to find the necessary resources?
What degree are you trying to follow up actually?
Masters?
Yeah, masters on which one actually? Like in masters actually, like the aptitude exams will be a little bit different comparing to this. So comparing to the BS, those who are sitting for undergraduate exams. So better it's like if you can follow the hotline number.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Go.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Am I audible?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all of you to take so much of time and explaining it perfectly. Jazakallah khair. Actually, I have 6 questions. Can I ask all together so it will save time?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
Carry
sure.
on.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you. My first question is actually my son. He's the one who applied. When he saw this scholarship, he applied. So by mistakes, we are residing in Saudi Arabia. By mistake, he put the nationality as Saudi, and then we tried to edit it and amend it. We couldn't. And then when we tried to create new emails and try to log in, it says that you are already logged in. So yesterday during the Tamil session, I asked this question and they told me that it might not be a problem. But then today, when I saw the session by one Miss Amna, when she was explaining nicely about the portal, she said that it would be a problem. So that I want to just ask you, like, is there any other way that I can do something about this one? That's my first question. The second question is actually the universities. Can we choose the university? Or they will be giving us what, like, from their side, like we don't have options to choose. That is my second question. And then the third question is actually we don't have national NIC. We don't have actually because son was born in Saudi and but the school is Sri Lankan school. But we don't have a national ID. So is it okay not to have a national ID? And the fourth question, is there any other endorsement to be done, like from Rama Sevaka and etc. for the application? And the last question, for recognition, what about the business courses recognition in Sri Lanka and around the world? Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much for bringing up the questions actually. And for your first question's answer is like the nationality won't be a big issue actually. because it is just for the exam-based consent. So since your son is born in Saudi Arabia, since you just mentioned accidentally your nationality, it doesn't affect the examination. But the examination will be held in Sri Lanka actually. So the Pakistan HEC members, they'll be coming to Sri Lanka in order to do the aptitude exams. So you have to be present there, inshallah, there. And for the second one, you just asked regarding the university, like whether they will select, whether we have the chance to select, or like will they give us choices in that way. So actually, HEC will select you the course and they will provide you the university. So you don't have any choice rather than accepting the offer that is being given by the HEC. So they will give you a choice like whether you are going to accept this offer or not. So it will be one time or maybe two times. If it is like in last year cases, like for the partially funded cases, like those who receive partially funded scholarships, some got promoted. And by the way, those who got fully funded scholarship, they all received it. So that is not a huge issue over here. And also for your third question, you said there is no NIC for your son. So that is not an issue for the application process because you can just use the passport number also. So that doesn't matter when you're applying for your application process. And for the endorsement, like for the attestation by Gramasek or GS, there's no need such kind of any endorsement when you're applying for it. So you must have seen. So you have must have seen the last application process. So there is nothing huge in it. And then finally, regarding the recognition of BS courses, actually, according to my point of view, is like for the business studies, basically for commerce and accounts, like like there's lots of demand in certain areas in accounting, also in business studies. So actually, it won't be a huge issue when you're coming to Sri Lanka. So like you can just go on working in private companies, receiving your experience. And if you're well planning to go to foreign, then you can just carry on from there on, and you can just have your experience and then follow up your thing. So that's all for the answers that I've given for your question. I hope you're clear. Yeah, next one, please.
I just want to add one thing, Sharaf, regarding that you told right, the HEC will be giving the choice of the university. I just want to inform one thing where like it's not like you will have to stay in the university. I mean, there are some students who have actually changed the universities as well on the request of HEC. So suppose, let's say, you get a university in the north of Pakistan, like in Islamabad or somewhere. But let's say again, your sibling or someone you know, or you want to get a university somewhere in Karachi, you can still try requesting HEC for a uni change of the same course. You can't request what is that? Wherever you want, but they'll try to change the university for you. Like I know a lot of students who have changed the universities this way by sending an email to HEC. So just in case you get a university that you are not satisfied with or you want another place, you can request HEC and there will be chances that you will get that university. So yeah, this is also the same for the courses. We can't guarantee for every course. Like we can't just say I want MBBS, but you can try a course change as well because last year there are a lot of students who got biomedical engineering technology. However, they wanted to change their course to the engineering degree because technology degree is different and the engineering one is different. So they all requested HEC to change the university, sorry, they change their course for them. And all of them, I think they got NUST, NUST, and then they came from NUST to LUMS to do their biomedical engineering degree. So this way, you can still request HEC to change your course as well as your uni. It's not guaranteed, however, but it's still worth a try, just to let you know.
Yeah, thank you for notifying me that mainly. So you can also do the university changes also, by the way. My bad. I just forgot to say the point. Jazakallah, Irna.
Yeah, Sharaf.
Shall I proceed with
Those who
my
wants to ask an,
question?
yeah, you can unmute your mic and ask the question. Yeah.
Yes, my question is one of my friends who applied for the scholarship last year. So he had a result of 1 cm to S. If we convert the result as the process shown in the session today, so the average marks he's getting is less than 60%, which is the required one. Still, he got a scholarship. So if I also have that result which gives me an average score less than the 65% which is required, is there a chance that I might get a scholarship or program, anything like that?
Yes,
Uh,
because this scholarship is not entirely depend of your academic this one. So this is divided into your interview and your exam. We don't know if the interview will be happening, but the aptitude test has a very good percentage. So if you get a good results marks in the aptitude test, yes, you can get the scholarship, inshallah.
So
however, I
better
just want to add
focus on
one thing.
aptitude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
better focus
it,
on the aptitude and the interview because it's just a criteria. Like the 65 percentage for a medicine and for the engineering is just a criteria. If you give a good effort for the aptitude as well as for the interview, inshallah, there are chances for you to get the courses as you wish.
yeah, because just want to add, no matter what your marks may be, it's still worth a try to give the aptitude exam as well as the interview. But I would like to stress one important point regarding the competitive courses like MBBS, BDS, or what is that, engineering courses, because compared to the last 8 years, so due to that, there will be a lot more applicants, like way more applicants than any other year. And also, last year was supposed to be the last year as per HEC. And unfortunately, we do have the scholarship this year as well. But there will be a limited number of seats. So you just have to, know that this year the competition will be very high, especially for courses like MBBS. But we are not saying to, like, worry or, like, let yourself down. It's still worth a try with whatever marks you have to do your very best in the aptitude exam as well as the interview if there is one. So yeah, good luck for those who are doing the exam.
Anyone else?
You can unmute your mics and start talking.
Gayanta, yeah, go on. Unmute your mic and speak.
Already made the profile and got the account before the announcement of this year vacancy list. And there, of course, I have not submitted the application. The question number two is the under the educational, the previous educational history, we are expected to do write the degree. We have mentioned the degree and the A level and the grades that we have obtained. Now, I thought it was since we are applying for we are undergraduate and having the A level results. So I was wondering what degree should I fill there. But anyway, with this session, was a very good session. It was clear that I hope it is the degree that we are planning to pursue, and we have to enter the A-level qualifications. And regarding the two subjects, we have to select. So now, for example, if you are going for biological BS and medicine, so you have to select two subjects regarding the uh, field. Hope my questions are clear. Of course, three questions. Since we have already got the account, and can we go ahead with the same account, or are we to open for another account? Next is under educational qualifications, the degree and the A-level results will be matched, and two subjects. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the question, sir. The thing is like for the account details, actually, you can use the same existing account, so that won't be a huge issue. For the second thing, I didn't get the point actually. It's like regarding the courses, actually, like you have to select based on one category, right? From within the one category, or just choose the two courses that you're going to select through. And also, you have to be in concern that based on what you have chosen, like if for the A levels, if you have chosen arts or commerce or biological science or engineering, I mean like pre-engineering, let's say maths. If you're choosing maths for your A levels, it's better to choose what is related to math or biology. So based on what you have studied. In rare cases, there are some opportunities like for especially for bio students to have a chance to study biomedical engineering, but it was imposed on the last year batch. So like the batch 7, but this wasn't been so this wasn't happened actually the past few batches, like the batch from batch 5 to batch 7, batch 7, right? Batch 6 until batch 6. So this wasn't seen, but this was rare occasion. So it's better if you can follow up based on what you have, right? It's done through your A levels. And I hope I have cleared most of your questions.
There's another question in the chat. May I ask?
Yeah.
Someone has asked, is dentistry SLMC recognized? And if it's not, are they able to get a job in Sri Lanka?
Okay, so regarding SLMC universities, if you do get MBBS, let's say, mostly like around 90%, 95% of the time, you will get an SLMC approved university. Also, now the universities that they have given so far, this KMD. Out of this, all the universities are SLMC except for JSMU. I think, yeah. The thing is that even last year, I think they have given only MBBS seats in Dow, and it is SLMC approved. And even let's say, suppose you do get a university that is not SLMC approved, what you can do is you can request HEC to change your university to one that is SLMC approved. And most of the time, they will give you that chance, because this has happened in my batch. Who like they got university that was not SLMC approved, and they changed their university to one that was SLMC approved. So there won't be any worry for that as well. I want to add one more thing. Since MBBS seats this year will be quite tight, like around I think around 15-20 seats. There's a chance of that much seats only being there for MBBS, and they will HEC will mostly give all those seats to the universities that is SLMC approved only. So there won't be much need for any worry. So inshallah. Yeah.
Afifnan, I would like to convey one more point I just got from the yesterday's program actually. Like currently, most of the, I mean, like even Liaquat University and which Dow universities are currently they are in process, by the way. And inshallah, there is chances for both of these universities to get again their SLMC registration. So I think that would be much more enough for them to clarify the doubts.
Yeah, yeah.
And inshallah, before like 2 years ago, as per the HEC officials, once they came to Sri Lanka, so I was able to get an information like the BDS still did not get their recognition, it seems. So I think this time there might be chances for giving SLMC recognition for the BDS also. So stay tuned. They will give a update, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Sharaf. Yeah, that's a good point.
Assalamu
Uh,
alaikum,
s-
brother.
yeah, you can continue. You can ask.
Uh, brother, one of my brother got B2C in math stream in for second choice, and now he's applying for the first time. Can he get a chance of studying aviation engineering, aviation studies like courses for a full scholarship?
Yeah, it actually depends on your aptitude test and as well as for the interview. But we cannot selectively say like he can study or not regarding the grades that we get. So it depends completely on your where you get the results from your aptitude and from the interview. So using that only you can say whether you can get those courses or not. So that will be decided by the HCC itself, right?
Okay.
So you cannot just bring to an assumption like, yeah, you may get this. So this time they have given aerospace engineering, aeronautical engineering in NUST University, by the way. And inshallah, there is chances if you perform well, if he or she performs well in their aptitude and as well as in the interview, inshallah, there'll be chances. So there's no need to worry.
Okay, my next question is, brother, I need to change my email address because last year I had applied for the scholarship and got a course, but I didn't go. But now I need to change my email address to another email. Would it be okay if I change and do all the other Pakistan emails would come when I change this email?
There's no need to change. There's no need to change. You can use your same email ID and you can log into the same portal that you have used before for your application. So keep in mind the batch number seven's intake is already over, and also whatever courses that you got is already not right now rejected. Understood. So since you
No,
didn't
I'm
accept it,
asking.
so
Now
if you use the same courses, yeah,
Now I have
yeah,
given an
go
email
on.
address. Now that email address is not working, and it also is all the messages are full. And now I created a new one. I need to put that email to that application. Is it okay if I change the email now when I
Yeah, no
apply?
problem. You can go on. Yeah, there's no problem. You can just go on.
And my other question is, my friend only asked me to ask this in this session. He did an edexcel exam last year and this year because in Lyceum school, grade 11 and 12 only the exams are, they have done the exams, and this year he have done their exam and waiting for the results by September. So can he apply for this scholarship keeping the last year first part exams result?
Yeah, there's no problem in that.
And my final question, when I'm okay, thank you, Jazakallah khair. It's all the questions.
Barakallah feekum.
Someone asked in the chat, like, is there any way to get past papers of the aptitude test? Another person asked, what about the aptitude test? How should we prepare for it? You don't need to worry about this right now, because under our scholarship guidance, we will not only cover this application process, but later on we will have even more sessions focusing specifically on those things. Even last year and the years before that, we had a guidance session on how to approach the exam. We will be sharing mock exams. We will be sharing all the necessary resources, and we will be having model exams, and we will be sharing all the past paper questions as well. So uh, to worry about the aptitude test, you can wait for the sessions that we will be conducting later on after the processes have been completed. And yeah, we will have multiple sessions on that, and you will get the best guidance and the best preparation before you face your exams, inshallah. And someone also asked about the questions in the aptitude test. The aptitude test will contain questions from different areas, not only science and maths, but even GK. There will be IQ questions, there will be English questions, verbal reasoning, and we should focus mainly on that reasoning questions. And maths is also a huge part in the aptitude test. So those students who are doing bio, they should like make sure that they know that they will be facing max questions as well, whether regardless of whether they are going for MBBS or whatever health science courses they'll be approaching. So yeah, all these details will still be shared by us. We will be conducting sessions on all these details, and so there's nothing to worry about. So just keep an update on our channel, and also a WhatsApp helpline number. Like, just keep everything updated. We will be sharing the links and all the necessary resources, inshallah.
So I also have a question.
Yeah, go on.
I have the O level and A level result sheet, but given from the school. But I only want to upload the result sheet downloaded from the Google.
Can you repeat the question? Are you asking whether you can upload the result sheet online, that the soft copy of the result sheet that you
Yeah.
receive online? Yeah, you can, as long as the official grades that you get, like it is from the exam, then you can do that. And later on, after you get selected and all, only you should have the original copies of it and the original soft copy as well. But right now, as long as we have a transcript of the grades, you can use that to apply for the scholarship. And also, even if HEC does require any other documents, they will email you regarding that. They will ask you to upload any other additional documents that they may need. So yeah, just keep an update on your emails as well. The same email that you have given for the application process. So yeah.
Then can I upload the PDF of my result sheet?
Yeah, you can do that, right?
Uh,
Sharaf?
and
Yeah, can you repeat your question?
Yeah, I think she's asking like if she can upload the PDF of the physical copy.
Oh, a physical
Like the
copy. Yeah, you
physical.
can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can take a picture and
Yeah, you can do that.
convert
Yeah.
it to PDF. Yeah.
and I'm going to do. I'm going to apply in biotechnology stream. I can I also take scholarship?
Yeah, you obviously will get a scholarship. So there is lots of technology based courses also. You can like enroll and you can give your choices in it and you can sit the aptitude exam and so on. So you will get the scholarship if you
Okay.
do work on your aptitude and interview, inshallah.
And I have a. I already uploaded application in 2024, but I didn't write the exam. If I want to.
You're not audible. Can you repeat your question?
I already uploaded an application in 2024, but I didn't write the exam. Am I want to apply new application?
Yeah, you have to make sure that you need to apply for a new application that for the Allama Iqbal Scholarship of 2026. In the application website, there will be an option to add a new application. So you need to go through that way. You should not use the already saved application of your last year or the year before that. So just make sure
Okay.
you apply a new application.
Okay, thank you so much.
Just a reminder, sorry. The thing is like there are some participants here, like they might be thinking like some of them have accidentally gave saved actually. They have saved the application for the previous uh Allama Iqbal scholarship application. So please refrain from submitting that application because that application is already will be rejected automatically. So you may not get the chance to get the application or to sit the aptitude exam. So better make a new application by the way and then carry on with this because the enrollment starts from this year onwards. So not from the previous year. So avoid submitting the old application and then expecting to get the test location over there. So that would be a disaster for you all. Better make a new application. Leave the old application that is saved or submitted. Okay. So that's the thing I want to stress about completely.
Another very common doubt that everyone has, a common question, like I think there's a glitch where it's like, once you submit the application, the education details will be blank. So this same issue has happened last year as well. So there's nothing to worry about as long as you know you filled it while applying, as long as you are sure that you have filled all the details while applying and you have submitted the application, even though that details won't be seen or it's blank, there's nothing to worry about. It's just some issue or a bug in the website. So yeah, the same issue has happened last year, so there's nothing to worry about. Just for those who are concerned.
There's another question in the chat. Someone's asking that they have got 2C and an S for their A-level results, and they're willing to do medicine or an allied health related degree. If they don't score well for medicine, will they get a chance for allied health or any other degree program? Or since they have not fulfilled the minimum eligibility requirement, should they consider other two degree programs instead of medicine?
It is possible that they will get another what is a degree even if they don't get MBBS. So I would still say them to, like, if their first priority is MBBS, they can give the first choice as MBBS, and they can give the second choice as another degree that they are interested in. And what happens is that sometimes even after the exam is done, the application process, everything is done, HEC will again email some students, not everyone, some students. They'll again email to ask about their choice of degree. So during that time, they might even say you are not selected for MBBS. You aren't selected for MBBS. So instead, can you give us 2 or 3 choices of your interest? So that time, the students can give their courses of interest. So I would say right now, while you're applying, give your first choice as MBBS and another course. And after later on, once you are not selected for it, then we can see, because you might receive an email where you have another choice to apply for a different course. And even if you think that your marks are less, you can still do your best in the aptitude exam as well as the interview. And that way you might guarantee yourself a seat in at least an allied health science course, even if it's on MBBS. So yeah.
Fifth Nana,
Yeah.
can I
Tell
show
Sharaf.
the email that like for those who like will receive after the aptitude exams, after the shortlisting, like to get the other choices. For an example,
Do you have an email like that?
yeah, I have the email. So it would be understandable, like they'll understand how it works, maybe.
Yeah, 1 minute then, wait. Yeah, Sharaf, you can share your screen to show that email.
Okay, hold on for a while. Right, so you will be receiving an email in this way, like those who are having doubts, like if you did not get the selection, the HEC, not for all of them, for some of them, what they'll do is they'll give you an email in this way. So they will say either the choices will be high or maybe they'll ask you to change the course instead of choosing one particular course to another. Instead of MBBS or BDS, choose another courses. So they will ask you an email in this way. So they'll ask your name, your ID, and again your subject preferences. So most of the students, what do they do is, even though after receiving this, they are like, some of them are like so adamant enough that they are not willing to give up on the MBBS or BDS. Here, unfortunately, by receiving these kind of emails, keep in mind like you have there is no more seats left for the fully funded MBBS. So they are giving you another option to select another course. It can be allied course or anything else. So with again with the subject preferences, so which is your first priority? That is the subject choice one, subject choices, subject choices. So we'll get these kind of emails again. So for those who have at least done their aptitude and have given their data records of their A level transcript as better. So they will shortlist it and they will give you an email. So this email will not come for everyone. Keep in mind for those who have just got dropped out from the MBBS or BDS. So they'll give another option for these students actually. Understood? I think most of them have got the point from here, I think.
Yeah, thank you, Sharaf. Yeah. Those who have raised their hands, Amar, could you unmute them? Akil? Yeah, Musharraf can talk if you want. You can ask a question.
Assalamu alaikum. I got a results of A to B, and I have the chance to be selected to dental faculty. I will be selected to dental faculty probably, but regarding getting selected to medical faculty, I have doubts. So my doubt is, is it better to pursue Allama Iqbal Scholarship, or whether should I carry on with my Sri Lankan degree? And also, if the university cutoff will come on August, for the dental faculty or medical faculty, the university cutoff will come on August. So if I register for that and I get into if I get the email like I got dental faculty and I register for that, can I still cancel that and pursue Allama Iqbal scholarship after that?
Yeah, you can follow up as per the question that you have asked. The thing is like, since you're expecting that you may get a dental faculty in Sri Lanka, so now we are also having another plan to either choose like either trying to get yourself enrolled for the MBBS course through Allama Iqbal scholarship, isn't it? So the thing is like you have to give the best in your aptitude and interview, even though if you have good results in your A levels, in order to secure a fully funded scholarship for MBBS, right? So that's the thing I have to clear it up here. So the other question that you have asked is like, while you are enrolled in the dental faculty in the dental course in the Sri Lankan State University, and by the way, once you received an email like from the HEC of Pakistan, like you have received a fully funded scholarship on ABBS or BDS. So if there's any chances to drop out and come and join here, yeah, obviously, yes, you can do it in that way. Hope your doubts are clear.
I just want to add one more thing. Like in Pakistan, the MBBS courses start from like around February only, like January end. So yeah, like Sharaf said, there will be no issues. You can continue with both. Like you can still be in the University of Sri Lanka as well as be in the scholarship. And even if you do get the confirmation for your MBBS degree under the scholarship, you can drop out from the State University of Sri Lanka and come to Pakistan as well. Yeah, hope that answers your question. There will be no issues and there will be no conflicts between the two degrees.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, Walim Islam.
Hello.
Go on.
Okay, I applied for my son last week. At that I upload my biodata, sorry, CV also. That time source is submitted 65%. What's the reason for this? Application submitted, but source completed by 65%. What's the reason for this?
The thing is like on the web page of HEC portal, the first page is actually regarding your personal details and the education details, occupation, everything. You have to come down through the dashboard to enroll yourself for the application of Allama Iqbal Scholarship through PAKSL, but yeah, relationship over there. So there is no need of you for getting worried regarding the 65% that is being shown over there because already your application is already submitted. So that won't be a major issue, right? So there is nothing you need to worry in that, inshallah.
Okay, okay. Thanks,
That
okay,
doesn't
thank you.
affect your application process here.
Okay, okay, Jazakallah, okay.
Someone asked, can you explain more about the dropout part? What I mean about dropout is like from an experience from a student I know already who's studying in the university of mine. What happened is he was doing dentistry in Sri Lanka, Peradeniya, I think, for 1 year. And then he did the exam of Allama Iqbal Scholarship and he got MBBS. So what he did was, even though he studied for around a year in Sri Lanka, he dropped that and he came to Pakistan to study MBBS. So you can still, pursue, like suppose you get a better course to study even under a scholarship in Pakistan, you can leave the university in Sri Lanka as per your choice. It's not mandatory, as per your choice, and you can come and study in Pakistan. There won't be any conflicts between studying in Sri Lanka and studying in Pakistan. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Mimi, unmute your mic and carry on with the question.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Muhammad actually. So my question is, I got the result of 3 Bs for my A-levels actually. I did in biology stream. So I'm looking to apply for the MBBS actually. I'm looking for that. But I have some doubts in my results. For an example, I think some results should be changed. So for that reason, I've applied for risk-only actually for recorrection. So my question is, if the recorrection results comes out and it has certain changes, would it impact my current application process? And if the recorrection results are better than my current results, can I like actually reapply or something like that? So I want to know if that would impact the application process at all. That's my question.
Yeah, thank you for the question. The thing is like, since you applied for the recorrection, obviously you know it will take another depending on the number of applications that they have submitted for the recorrection, you may get it around like as per this month means you will get maybe at the end of this month or maybe next month July. So you will get your results in that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, but whatever results you're having in your hand, it is better you can submit that. So since it that is if that is your highest graded results, so better submit that. Inshallah, after your selection, once you like going to submit your documents regarding your educational transcripts and all, so at that time you can just mention, right, regarding the but regarding the regarding your results change, so that won't be a major issue. But you cannot expect to like re-change your application and just change your A-level transcript since your grade has been changed. So that isn't possible after submitting the application. So also keep in mind, submit your application before the deadline. So they won't accept application after the deadline. I hope you can understand this.
Yes, Jazakallah for the answer.
Yeah, so someone has asked a question. They studied in Kuwait and they have done the Indian syllabus CBSE for grade 12. And they're asking, how do I convert the grades to the Pakistan syllabus? It'll just be as your grades are shown. Like even I did CBSE, and for every A grade, I think it's around 85 marks in the Pakistan system. So I know that in CBSE there'll be A1, A2. I'm pretty sure. The B1, B2. But I think Pakistan considers A1 and A2 as A itself, B1 and B2 as B, and C1 and C2 as C. So just normally, like if you're going to the conversion rate, the formula is there, right? So just put your grades as per it is. Like even if it's A1, it's A. If it's A2 also, it's A. So convert it that way itself, and yeah, you will get your conversion rate or the IBCC equivalence rate. Thank you. Someone has asked
Fatima,
after the
and
select. Yeah, 1 minute, Sharaf. Like someone has asked after the selection, if I get a chance in a Sri Lankan university, will I be able to reject the entrance? So yeah, you can do that. Like suppose you get a course to study in the scholarship, and you also get one in Sri Lanka. Like you get the opportunity to study in Sri Lanka. It's up to you. It's your choice to choose which option you want to go through. So yeah, there'll be no issues even if you reject it. You can reject it. Yeah, Sharaf, you asked something?
no, I asked Fatima to unmute the mic to speak up. Sorry for the interruption.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah. Fatima, please unmute your mic and carry on with the question, please.
I filled my application on 2023 during my first shy, and I missed the portal email and password to login. Can I fill a new portal, or is there any way to get the all the informations?
Yeah, it's better you can open a new portal. I mean, new using a new email ID, and you can get your you can reapply again. So that won't be a huge issue with that.
The same NIC number. I want to apply. I want to add, right? So is there any issues? Last time I got you have filled. You have already logged in. So I couldn't apply last year.
The thing is like better like this is ridiculous. This same issue was also incurred by one of the participant also. Afif Nana, what is the option here?
Sorry, Sharaf, what was the question again? Like they're
Like
asking.
yeah, when like Fatima, like she one of the participant, like she actually log into her portal before, and what happened is she forgot the password actually, and the
We can
details
request
about the email.
if we
Yeah,
forget the
and
password,
then
we can request for a new password, right?
the thing, yeah, but the thing is like
Okay.
she forgot all the details in it, and then she
Okay.
tried to open a new portal actually,
Okay.
but unfortunately that just gave once she had her NIC number, it just gave her a dialogue message like it is already being submitted, the NIC number. So she is asking like, is there any other option to do that? I had also the same problem with one of the participants previously.
Yeah, I think Ayashna told put like 0 before the NIC number. Pretty sure. But just wait, like we will confirm this. If you want, you can also send your question in our helpline number. And once we get the proper answer, we'll answer it to you as well. Right?
Sure, inshallah. Jazakallah.
Actually, can I say something? Ayashna actually told about it. He's told to add a 0 to the NIC field if the NIC is already registered.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was
Yeah,
quite not
Jazakallah
sure
khair.
about that. Yeah.
Jazakallah for the information.
So yeah,
Just
if you
add the
want,
0. That's it.
yeah, yeah.
Fatima, I hope you're clear.
Yeah. Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Yeah, Walaikum salam.
But the thing is, I have applied for two candidates in the same device. Yesterday, I have applied for one girl, and today I have applied for myself. But the thing is, when I apply in the portal, yesterday I applied for a girl. Now, but now when I log into the same password and using the NIC, but the thing is, it is visible as like the name of the Gmail is showing for the last candidate whom I have applied. So what can I do for that? Have you got it? What I'm saying?
Yeah, I got what you mean. Like it is
Yeah,
showing you the previous email for once you open the
yeah,
portal. Is it so?
yeah.
Just go rewind back, like use backspace and delete it and just write your mail and just log in. That's it.
Yeah, I tried many times for when I for a certain period it's showing like this username is to the person whom I have applied today, but the profile is showing to the person whom I have applied yesterday. And when I see to the submitted and the documents I have applied, the application ID, all the application ID and the date all are visible for the candidate whom I have applied yesterday. But the mail is showing like to the person like welcome back or something. Those are showing to the like to the person whom I have applied today. So it's the
Is it like you applied to a person yesterday and you logged into the portal, to the same portal from the yesterday's portal? Is it so?
no, again I have using the new portal. I have entered the NIC of the person whom I have applied today, but it's jumbling in the. It means how can I explain you the when I
Okay, wait.
log into the
You applied to two people, right? You applied to two
yeah,
people. So
yeah,
yesterday was one person, today was another person.
yeah,
So yesterday's person's email and details were different, right?
yeah.
And today you applied with all different emails. You didn't use any same emails or same NIC. Did you use?
No, all are different. For the yesterday's person, I have used the passport. For the today's person, I have used the NIC.
Okay,
And
so what's the problem?
what's the problem is when I log into the person whom I have applied today, it's visible like the profile is showing to the person whom I have applied yesterday, and also the application ID also showing to the person whom I have applied yesterday, but the mail and
Okay,
uh,
okay. Give me a second. Are you sure about the details that you gave today when you logged into the portal? Like maybe you gave the NIC or the passport that you applied yesterday. That's why it's showing the details of the yesterday's person. Did you check it?
yeah, I have checked it.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Okay.
Is the emails that you gave are different from yesterday and today's?
Yeah.
Is the emails
Yeah.
different?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yesterday you
I
gave
entered.
NIC and today you gave passport. Is it so?
No. Yesterday I have entered the candidate using the passport and different mail, different phone number. Everything is different. Today I have entered the person using the NIC.
And you sure that today's portal is showing up of details of yesterday's person?
No, the portal is showing like it's jumbled. It means the profile is showing to the person whom I have entered yesterday, but the welcoming like hi, those are showing to the person whom I have applied today.
What about the details? Is it yesterday's or today's?
No, details are same. And when I try to log in using the pass for the first time, I have entered the passport and I have entered the password I have used to the person whom I used the passport.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We will do one thing, Fatima, you can send your question to our hotline along with the screenshot. It will be much better. And we also will understand the question because right now we don't seem to get the question exactly. So what you can do is you can see the WhatsApp helpline. You can send it right now itself with the screenshots of your doubts. And it will be much better for us and more clear for us to explain and help you regarding that issue.
So where can I get the WhatsApp link?
You can see the screen share, right? So what is WhatsApp helpline number? You can message that number and then we will reply to you through that number. Our team
Okay.
will guide you regarding that.
Okay,
We can
thank
move on
you.
to the next question.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, anyone else has any questions? We'll try our best to answer the questions from the chats. There's a lot of questions, but we are doing our best to answer each and every question.
Can I just add one thing? For her suggestion, I would ask her to just use another browser or something, so the problem might be solved in that way. Inshallah.
Someone has asked how many students have been accepted into how many students are accepted into the MBBS program. So we never have an exact count on the number of seats, but from the experience of the last 3-4 years, we can say it's around like 20 to 25 seats. Uh, and yeah, again, MBBS is a very competitive course. So especially this year, it will be even more competitive because of the number of applicants. But it can be around 15 to 25 students who will be getting the course, the MBBS program. So yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Yeah, go on.
The mailing address and the email address are different, right? Because I chose the same permanent address as my mailing address.
The thing is like this, mailing address means it's the address in which you receive your posts. Okay. So the thing is like, since you're residing in your permanent address, let's say you're living in your own house and you're receiving your posts in that same house address itself, that actually means the permanent address, right? So that's why I think Anna actually explained regarding it. So just to give the same address, so that isn't an issue.
Yeah, my question is like, we are getting the updates through our email, right? So this is not the one, right?
Actually, that's something that's in the application. So just if you're in the permanent address, right? You don't have two addresses, right? You have one address name. If you have given one address in the previous column, just give the same as option. So it just gets auto-filled. It's not a issue. Just go on with it.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Barakallah.
Someone has asked, is Pearson Edexcel sufficient level of education for the or is Sri Lankan education only required? Not really. There are a lot of students already who have come under the scholarship under Pearson, Edexcel, CBSE, even the Canadian syllabus. So yeah, it's not mandatory to have only the Sri Lankan local syllabus for the scholarship. It's not a requirement. So there's a Bangladeshi student who has asked uh, that they have applied for their bachelor's, and he's asking what is the best way to prepare. And his other question is that he wants to know what grades and the score that he needs to get in order to get into Dow Medical College. So for the first question regarding the preparation, you don't need to worry about that. If you're updated with our guidance channel and all our resources, then in the future, as the exam is getting near, we will surely keep more sessions on guiding the students for the exam. It is specifically Allama Iqbal Scholarship, Allama Iqbal Scholarship stressed exam, sessions that we will give everything in order for the students to be best prepared. We will provide past papers, mock exams, model papers, and we will even conduct live sessions, live exams during the sessions. So for preparations, there's nothing to worry about right now. But if you want to start preparing now itself, you can go through basic GK questions. You can uh, yeah, go through basic GK questions, IQ questions, verbal reasoning, English questions, and especially with regards to Pakistan, they will ask questions from Pakistan. And in your case, they might ask questions from Bangladesh, or for us, Sri Lanka. And for your second question, what grades and score that do you need to get into Dow Medical College? We can't guarantee that you will get Dow Medical College. Even though last year everyone has been selected into Dow, this year it might be the same because now LUMS has discontinued their scholarship program. It's all 50%. But to find the exact score, we can't say that right now. Even last year and the previous years, we never knew the exact score that you need in order to get into MBBS or whatever course it may be. You need to just do your exam well, but there will be a cutoff that HEC may or may not be transparent with us. They will sometimes give it or sometimes not. But we would just say to do your very best in the exam. They might not even give the marks to us, but only give us an email saying whether we passed or failed. So yeah, just keep updated with everything, and we will provide all the necessary information and guidance for you to be best prepared for the exam. This is for each and every one of you. So we would just say to do your best and good luck. Someone has asked, are there any other scholarships similar to Allama Iqbal Scholarship that allows Sri Lankans to study? So if you are updated with our channel, the Scholarship Eagle channel, you just last week around 16 students have been selected for fully funded scholarships in Indonesia. So we would just say right now these two scholarships are going on, and if you are updated with our channel, we will be even I think just a month ago we had a scholarship program from Saudi Arabia. So just be updated, and you can apply to all the scholarships that we are aware of as well. And we will surely let everyone know in that channel so that you can apply and get the best opportunities. Inshallah.
I'm sorry, am I audible to you? Hello? Hope I am
Yes,
audible.
yes, go on.
Thank you. Good evening. Thank you very much for having this sort of very informative session. I have got two questions, of course. One is I have applied and entered in the portal somewhere around early April, which is well before the announced in this application 2026, and I have secured a particular number and saved my documents, but I have not submitted there, so I was not allowed. And after announcing this 26 intake, so I have tried saved documents to be uploaded. Is it all right to continue with the same document which was saved in April? Of course, my profile and all those things. And next question is, under the application, just after the profile, you have a particular section called uh, previous educational qualification. There next is educational details. You have uh, O level, A level, and next after that you have the degree name. So I thought it was previous degree which I was trying to apply for the MBBS, and currently with the A level results. So here the insertion also he has mentioned biological degree, and here of course since I am applying for MBBS, I hope it is good to place here MBBS as the degree name. And for the passing year, of course, from that onwards, A-level results, I hope. That was very ambiguous for me because I don't have a degree for the moment, and I am trying to pursue MBBS, and I have only the A-level results. I think those two questions were very much pretty clear. And of course, I that was, and the next question was regarding the two subjects of that was cleared with the session. Hope my two questions were very clear. One is I have made the account and the profile saved just before the calling for the application 2026, and whether is it all right to go ahead with the saved documents, or do I have to go for a fresh account? Next is regarding the previous education qualification. They are the naming the degree, which I don't have a degree, but trying to pursue the MBBS. Thank you very much and good.
Okay. Yeah, for the first question, like if you have filled the documents in earlier, it means like it should be like for previous scholarship uh, application. So better to better, not better, you should fill the form again. Like there's Sri Lanka scholarship, like we showed in the video, like in the guide. You have to fill the form again with new details, like from the beginning, like profile, photo, personal details, like that. And for the second question, in that education details, you have to put the degree name. It is not asking for a degree. It's like if you have just completed your A levels and applying from that A level result, you have to put your A level stream. Like I did biology, so I put as bioscience. Like if you did maths, you can put maths. Like if you did commerce, you can put commerce, like that. Just put the your subject stream. It's not asking for a degree, just you put your subject stream. I think you got the answer.
Thank you very much. One thing to clarify that is regarding the saved documents. If I were to try another account that pops out, you have already logged in. So that might not allow me to go with the fresh account. Do I need to go the fresh email or how? Clear this
No, no.
issue.
You don't have to create a new account. You just have to apply from the new application. Like in that sidebar, it's showing a Sri Lanka scholarship. You have to just log into your old account and go to that new link and submit the application.
Okay, thank you very much. Good. Thanks a lot.
Someone has asked a question. Is it needed for the result sheet of the government certified by foreign ministry, or normal government result sheet is enough? For the application process right now, you don't need to do any of that. Just upload the result sheet that you get from the website. But later on, once you are selected for the scholarship and you do get a course and you are coming to Pakistan, then it is mandatory to attest your certificates by the foreign ministry. But don't worry, all of these processes will be again explained under a different session that we'll be keeping in the future. So these questions will all be covered in that session. Right now, this session is for the application process as well as questions regarding life in Pakistan. So yeah, once you get selected, we will be guiding you regarding that as well, inshallah.
I have a question from the chats. Can I say? So
Yeah.
this is, I'm a graduate. I have done BSc in IT specializing in software engineering. I'm planning to apply for masters, but in a different field. Can I change the field and apply for MA in English?
I'm not sure about that. Wait. We'll keep that question on hold, and once I get the answer, we'll let them know. We'll move on to the next question. I have forwarded the question to the main leads. Someone has asked regarding some changes in names and in NIC and A-level certificates, and whether they need any affidavit or other processes. Right now, you don't need to worry about it. Of course, later on, you will, like, it is very important to do the name corrections, but until the exam is over, you don't need to worry about it. So once you get selected for the scholarship, then yeah, before you come to Pakistan, we will be again conducting a session just specifically for name corrections. We will have a segment. So during that time, we will be guiding you on how to change the name, where to go, and all the necessary details that you will be needing to know for changing your names and to correct the issues. So yeah, don't need to worry about it now. Someone has asked, if I get dentistry, is it better to pursue that or should I still try the Allama Iqbal scholarship? Because I will anyways have to write the SLMC exam when I return from Pakistan. Again, regarding the choice, it is up to you firstly. But if you are planning for MBBS and you think that MBBS is a much better option for you compared to dentistry, and you think that it's worth a shot, then anyways, I would still say you to apply for the scholarship. I would still say you to write the exam and wait until you get the results. And suppose you do not, you won't get MBBS, let's say, then you can continue with a dentistry in Sri Lanka. However, if you do get MBBS, again, that's your choice at that time. You can choose to study MBBS in Pakistan or do dentistry. If you do MBBS in Pakistan, yes, you will have to come back to Sri Lanka and do the exam. You need to do the SLMC exam. But if you're asking for my personal suggestion, like again, it's based on your interest. If you had an interest of doing MBBS, then yeah, go for Pakistan. If you think Sri Lanka is better and staying in the home country is better, and for doing a dentist is better, then yeah, you can continue doing dentist in Sri Lanka. Someone has asked, is engineering possible for bio students? Not really, but there's one course, biomedical engineering, which right now, just last year they have given that course, biomedical engineering. So that course is for bio students only. Is Sharaf there? You can expand more on that if you want.
Yeah, I'll continue in that part.
Yeah. So
So,
he's asking whether engineering is possible for bio students.
okay, understood him. The thing is like, that is actually a big change actually. Like, so actually we received an email, right? So that also like on the selection basis, I just received an email and they asked to select regarding the multiple categories. So I just asked Ayasthana regarding that particular case, like whether a bio student can follow engineering courses. So he just said like uh, they can follow either the tech like thing or something. So we just got technician courses and then like we got biomedical engineering technician. So we can follow technician courses, but after that we requested to change for biomedical engineering. So the bio students can only follow biomedical engineering in Pakistan, but we just received an email in that way. So we just got an email through that with asking for multiple categories. So other than that, we cannot directly ask them to give us engineering courses for bio students. So rather than we have to just follow on the medical health sciences based disciplines. So that's the issue here. So most of you guys are actually asking regarding this thing. The thing is like it is uncertain whether they'll give you the biomedical engineering for the bio students this time. So we just received an email without any warnings, like just put a multiple category and just submit your email. So we just applied all the engineering courses that we need, and finally we just got technician courses. Then after that, we requested for engineering courses since we applied for engineering. So it was a huge twist over here. Better than going for engineering courses, like better follow up the medical health courses or the biological sciences. Then if they are asking you to apply for multiple categories, then follow up rather than taking your own risk here. I think you guys must have understood here.
Thank you, Sharaf. Someone has asked a question. My results is ABC and the percentage is 75. And I hope I'll be eligible surely for allied health science courses. I'm not sure for MBBS. So may I receive chance to switch my preference after applying for MBBS, or is it better to apply for allied health courses? You can, if you really want MBBS and with your results, there is a chance that you can get MBBS because if you do really well in your aptitude test, you have a chance to get MBBS. And later on, even let's say, yeah, and you also can give your second option as a allied health science course. So let's say you don't get MBBS and HEC does ask you like to give three options. At that time, you can give your three course preference for any allied health science course. So I would say to still give MBBS as your first priority and give the second choice as another allied health science course as your wish. So yeah. Any other questions? We are almost about to wrap up our session in a while. We will wait for another 5 minutes, and yeah, if any other questions you have, please. I'm pretty sure I have missed some questions. I'm sorry, but there are a lot of questions in the chats that I might have missed. So if you have any other questions, please send, and we'll try to cover them ASAP. Someone asked, like, what is considered when they choose us for the aptitude test? I did not get your question. Are you trying to ask about the criteria, like how are they going to come up with a merit list? Is that your question? I didn't get your question. Someone has asked, like, that they're applying with their previous results, ABB, and they're going to do the next attempt in August, and whether the aptitude test would get postponed to around the end of August. Again, regarding the exact date of the aptitude test, we will never be sure. When last year there has been some, there was some postponing. We can't guarantee that this year. However, yeah, it'll be around August. Sorry, I mean, we can't say that it'll be around August, I mean, the end of August. So I wouldn't keep my hopes up on a specific date. It is completely up to HEC to announce the date of the exam. Does everyone get an email to choose allied courses if they didn't get selected for MBBS? No, no. It's not for everyone. It only like from last year, I think only for those students who have like surpassed the cutoff. So there is a cutoff in the aptitude test as well. If you get a certain mark above a certain mark only, you will be even considered to be part of the scholarship firstly. And even the funding criteria, fully funded or partial funded, also there's a criteria depending on your marks. So I won't say that you will surely get an email asking for your course preference if you don't get selected for MBBS, because sometimes it may be that you didn't get selected for the scholarship itself. Suppose you do get selected for the scholarship, but not MBBS, then there is a chance to get the email for your preference. So yeah. Will the exam and interview take place before or after the 2026 A-level exam? Again, we can't guarantee anything. When last year the interview was like held, I think the last year was the first time it was even held. Uh, so the dates again we can't be sure. We only have like approximate dates as per our website, but we can never be sure about it being on this specific date. Does everyone who applied get the chance to write the aptitude test? Yes. If you applied everything correctly, like all your details are filled, there's nothing wrong. I mean, there's no missing documents or missing fields, or you have gone through the application process as per what we showed, then there won't be any issues, and you will get an email to write the aptitude test. So yeah, keep being updated with your emails, inshallah. Someone has asked, I applied with 6 subjects instead of 3 because of CBSE. No, that won't be an issue because even I did CBSE with 6 subjects, but they will only consider your main 3 subjects. If you're doing bio, I mean, if you have selected for any bio courses, medical courses, they'll consider your bio, physics, and chemistry marks. And if you have, suppose, done biomax, then they will consider your max, chemistry, and physics marks. So even though you have done 6, they'll only consider the 3 main subjects. Only MBBS as the first choice. What if select dentistry as first choice and didn't get selected to, but get the scholarship? Okay. So yeah, even the same can be said for dentistry. Again, dentistry, like as far as I know, I don't know anyone who has got dentistry under the scholarship. Uh, Only MBBS has been given so far, but we cannot be sure if they will be willing to give dentistry this year. But the same can be said for dentistry. If you don't get selected for dentistry, they will send an email. Like if you don't get selected for dentistry, but you have been selected for the scholarship, then they'll send an email for you to give other course preferences. So you can email them that time. No, you cannot put medicine for both choices. They'll anyways consider it as first choice only. Someone has asked, he has done arts, and what if they do a course in Pakistan and then get to Sri Lanka? Will that affect any job? Again, it doesn't depend on that. It only depends on the course you're doing and the skills that you have. So, with regards to any course, again, I have to say that with regards to any course, even if you get MBBS, it's not guarantee that you will land a good job. In the sense, like, it depends on your skills at the end of the day. Uh, Whether you get MBBS, whether you get a DPT, or whether you get BDS, or any other course, you can even do better compared to the other courses as long as it's your dream and your passion. Like you need to refine your own skills with regards to that course. So you need to make sure that just because you have a course and you just finish a degree doesn't mean that you're going to get a job in that sense. You have to make sure that it's your knowledge and your skills at the end of the day that will guarantee a job, a better job. So yeah, you don't need to worry about it. For the person who has asked how many years should he do for mandatory service period in Sri Lanka. Once he is done with the MBBS course, he needs to go to Sri Lanka and complete the SLMC exam, ERPM exam. That's the main, what is that? The main thing that he has to do is do the ERPM exam. Other than that, there is no any mandatory service. You just can work as a normal doctor, but it is you have to get the licensing exam because you have come from outside, right? You're a foreigner basically. So finishing the degree in Pakistan for 5 years and then studying for the ERPM exam. I think around the third year, while you're studying in Pakistan, you need to start preparing for the ERPM exam in Sri Lanka. So once you're done with Pakistan and you come back to Sri Lanka, you need to do the ERPM exam and pass it. Once you pass it only, you will be guaranteed for a job and you can work as a doctor in Sri Lanka. There won't be any issue if you give medicine for both, but again, if you don't get selected for medicine, you might not get a chance to get the scholarship. And sometimes only again, as I told, HEC will what is that? Send an email for asking the courses again. So yeah, it depends on you. I think. Okay, I think it's time to wrap up the session. I'll just answer one more question and we'll wrap up the session after that. Someone has asked, can't I work in other countries with a degree rather than Sri Lanka? So again, it depends on the country where you want to study. Because, for example, let's take MBBS. And if you do MBBS in Pakistan, and let's say you want to work in the Gulf or the Middle East, you cannot do that unless you have around at least 2 years of experience in the country that you did the degree in, or the country of your or the home country. So if you want to study, let's say as a doctor, if you want to work as a doctor in Kuwait or UAE, you need to finish the degree in Pakistan, go back to Sri Lanka, get experience in Sri Lanka, uh, for the eligibility in the Middle East. So again, it depends on the country that you want to go to. As long as you have the degree and the experience and the criterias according to that country, then you can work there. Okay, guys, so I think that'll be it. So we'll be wrapping up the session now. It's getting late. So this is Afif Ali. I'm a second year MBBS student studying at LUMS, and just want to say that I hope that this session has been very rewarding for all of you, and we are very very happy and glad, and we appreciate each and every one of you who has joined this session. And I would just say that we will have even more future sessions in the for other processes, and we will have guidance session for the exam. We will even have pre-departure sessions once the time to leave for Pakistan has arrived. And we would just say to be updated with the channel, be updated with our scholarship guidance program, and we will be here from A to Z. From the moment you apply right now until the very end, until you land in Pakistan, we will be here to guide you guys. And I would again say thank you so much. Thank you for joining this session. And I would like to thank our head, Ayash Nana, for giving us this opportunity and for creating this guidance program like few years ago. And now it has expanded into a very big team of volunteers and leads and senior leads. And it has been a very amazing experience for me. I have joined last year as a volunteer, and now I'm here as a lead. And I couldn't be more grateful for him for creating this opportunity for me. I would like to thank our senior leads who have joined this session, Khadija Datta and Rimza Datta, and also the Shimla Datta who hasn't joined this session. And I would like to thank Ammar who has worked with me, and the other leads, Yumna, Fatima, and Shohada. And I would like to thank all the volunteers who have joined this year. I'll be naming each one of them. So there is Amna, Ana, Ashfa, Huda, Kavimdu, and Sharaf. So I hope I didn't miss anyone. And again, I would like to thank each and every one of you in this team to make this guidance program, this application process program, and being part of this team a great success. So yeah, that would be it from me. And I would like to ask Ammar, my senior lead colleague, to give a few more words, as well as the other senior leads or the leads. Thank you.
Thank you, Afif. So finally, it's the end of the session. So firstly, I would like to thank Ayash Nana, who's the main person behind this entire initiative. So without his vision, hard work, we wouldn't be here today. And then alongside Ayashnama and the senior leads who have been working behind the scenes. So your guidance, leadership has been a help to us. And mainly the volunteers who presented today. Thank you for your time, dedication, your efforts. They were great. You did a wonderful job enlightening everyone about the scholarship, about life in Pakistan, universities, and etc. So your insights were incredibly valuable and inspiring. And to our attendees, thank you for everyone who joined the meeting today. Thank you for your time and your patience throughout the session. We truly hope that you walk away with something. We truly hope that we have cleared your doubts. And even if you still have doubts, we have our WhatsApp helpline. You can post the questions there. And to more Zoom meetings in the future, we'll have more Zoom meetings. So thank you all. Any volunteers who wants to say something?
Any senior leads
Or senior
or the
leads?
leads as well want to add any few points? Khadija Dada?
Alright. So, Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Khadija. First of all, I would like to thank ScholarshipEagle and ScholarshipEagle for giving us this opportunity, and Ayash Nana for giving us this opportunity to guide the sessions and for being the pillar of everything. And yeah, like it said, just because of he had a small dream of just he don't wanted to make us to suffer. That's all I could say. So he started this guidance session, and now it's a platform where everyone's biggest pillar. Yeah. So, and I would like to thank my senior colleagues, Rimza and Shinda, for everything, for even from the start till the end, for their support. And on the other hand, my other leads, I would like to thank Afif, Ammar, and then Yumna, Fatima, and then who else was there? I hope I didn't miss anyone. Everyone, for leading this session. It was a great session. I'm so proud of you guys. And at the same time, for the volunteers, the presentation, the teacher, the explanation, everything was so on point and everything was so clear. And in the question and answer session that you guys cleared out everything in the thank you so much for everything. And for those who joined today's session, thank you so much. We are always there to help you and guiding you throughout everything. So reach out to us. We have our hotline. You can text us in our WhatsApp and stay updated in our WhatsApp channel. And thank you so much. Jazakallah. Tunza, are you there? Yeah, go ahead. So let's add something.
So hi everyone and assalamu alaikum. Good evening. So yeah, Khadija has already said, and first I would like to thank my head Ashnana and my colleagues Khadija and Shimla. So and today this session went well because of our leads and especially because of our volunteers. So thank you leads, and you all did a very good job, and especially the volunteers who joined the today's session and who did this session very well, and you guys really did the session very well, and I'm really proud of you guys. So thank you so much, and thank you for the support, and hope we will do the upcoming sessions also like this. So and thank you so much, and all the very best for the scholarship students who are going to apply newly. And yeah, hoping for the best, and all the best for your future. And thank you so much, leads, and thank you so much to volunteers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Data. Will any volunteers be willing to give any vote of thanks? Sharaf, anyone? Kamindu, Anna, anyone? You can give a few words if you want to.
So I'm
Yeah,
actually so
Assalamu alaikum.
grateful. You want to? You can. No problem.
No, you continue. I accidentally on the mic.
So I am very grateful for the opportunity, and I had a very great experience. It was very learning opportunity as well. So thank you from my side. It means a lot. Thank you.
Sharaf, you want to say anything? Or you?
No, actually, nothing like that. See, Anna actually
Okay.
concluded it. I think so. Jazakallah khair.
Okay, then. Jazakallah khair, everyone. So, yeah, we'll be wrapping up the session. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining. Thank you so much. We appreciate it a lot. And so, yeah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We can end the session.